Okay.
Did I hear we're live? Read the intel.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to a thrilling night of football night here at South Kitsap High School. I hope you're all ready for an action-packed showdown. We're coming to you live on SKTV, right here via Astound Digital Cable. And don't forget, you can catch every exhilarating moment streaming in HD for free on YouTube. That's right, no fees, never pay for this. It's all for free. Gridiron excitement, best you can get here. Good evening, I'm Phil Nanger, and joining me in the booth tonight is Brian Pickard and Troy Larson. Tonight's the SK Wolves going head-to-head with the CK Cougars.
Isn't it great? Some traditional rivalries.
It's fantastic. It's been a while since we've had Central here or us going there, and these games are always close.
Yeah, it's neat. You read the papers about, game last week, or I guess it was Thursday, Olympic and North Kitsap playing each other, big rivals there. So all the Kitsap schools are getting into it, Klahowya, everybody. And so it's neat when the teams from this area can play. And the new schedule, the new league configuration for the South Puget Sound League, which the Wolves are in, went north-south. So we get to have some non-conference, non-league games. And this is why we get to play CK tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Brian and Phil. It's such an awesome night. And you're right, the game's going to be great, and the game's always fun. It's nice to have a rivalry with just Uptown and Silverdale. However, I did notice this is the best part about high school football. Before the game out there, approximately I counted over 100 band members on the field. I count over 50 cheer squad, ranging from it looks like high school kids down to maybe 2 or 3 years old out there, right?
Yeah, yep.
In addition to that, the junior ROTC team, I counted approximately from up here over 50 plus. So between those three groups of the band, the cheer squads, the junior ROTC, it's not just about the football game. I know that's why we're all here, but super, super important for the community, and I'd love to see that type of involvement.
Exactly. Full stands. And don't forget the dance team at halftime.
Yeah, dance team at halftime, you bet.
Yeah.
So
And
a lot of people participating in a single event up at the high school, which is fantastic.
Before we went live, Phil was just saying, he goes, take a look at the stands. The stands are nearly full, which is great. Again, I think that ties in with the rivalry. Long time. You haven't played CK for a couple of years at least and things, but it's great. And plus, you know what? The Wolves are 2-0, guys.
Well, not only 2-0, Brian. I mean, the plus minus so far as we're getting ready for kickoff here in this awesome night at Fisher Field. But I can't believe I'm going to say this. South Kitsap points for in the first 2 games, 108.
In 2 games.
In 2 games. And their opponents, any guesses over under? 22.
I was going to say about 20.
Outscoring their opponents 108 to 22. Now, individual game, tonight's a different test, right, Phil? But you can only play who's on the field with you. So
exactly.
Count them up for the first 2, and super excited to see some of this high-powered offense and, lock them down in defense. So
as we're getting ready for kickoff, the Wolves are going to start the first half. And back, I believe, is I see number 1 Bowden Harvey back there and number 13 Devontae Sellers, I believe. But hard to tell. This is, unfortunately, the end of the field that we can't see. So, but
you'll hear us complain about that a little bit, but we'll wait. We'll wait for that. We're really excited here, and this is actually the second home game. The 3 of us weren't involved with the first home game, and that was just because they were working out some of the bugs and whatnot. But it was still on TV. You can still watch it. Go to YouTube and look it up.
It's still super impressive that we're up here watching in some high def. We have cameras. We'll get replays. So kudos to all the students. For those of you that don't know, that are just watching, that think this is this is a class, right, Brian, and has great leadership behind it, and the students put it all together and hook us up.
So the Central goes ahead and does more of a squib kick, and the Wolves will recover, and they're going to take over on their own 40-yard line. They must have seen something that they don't want to kick deep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Troy, what you were saying, absolutely. And again, you're talking about all the different groups and the students. Well, there's a big group of students that are putting this game on TV. We just kind of show up at 6:30,
have a donut, and go at it. Yeah,
exactly.
You only had one.
So no, super appreciative. It's awesome. I have told hundreds of people about our involvement in this and really how it comes together, which is the kids.
So first and 10, it's going to be a sweep off to the right-hand side for the Wolves, cut back. And that's Bryson, and he's taking it.
Wow.
Wow, nice running. Goes 14 yards.
So Bryson Clay off to a huge start, and Bryson Clay is up to, on the year so far, he's averaging 176 yards per game. So he's got 10 TDs so far.
That's an average of 5 a game.
I
did the math, Troy.
Yeah.
I did the math.
That's mathing.
That's good.
That's what the kids call mathing, Brian.
Actually, Phil whispered it to me. So
Again, pistol formation for the South Kitsap Wolves. They'll start with 2 receivers on the right. It's going to be another handoff. Bryson straight up the middle. He's going to take it for about 4 yards, 3 yards. So so that's Bryson Clay again. And anytime you get over 3, it's good.
4 yards pop's good, right,
Yep.
Phil? I mean, even for us old guys up here, that's good.
Exactly.
Yes. One more play come out in the split side. Also, watch out for Noah Porter, who's averaging 119 yards per game for the Wolves offense, and with 4 touchdowns, all led by Franklin Fox, of course. He's got 5 TD passes on the year.
So he's going to go back. First pass tonight. He's got an open receiver. Oh, overthrows his receiver. So that'll bring up third down for us for the Wolves.
So see if I can at least get the lineman out here today. So starting in left tackle is Josiah Aswege. And then left guard is Joe Pangelian. And Trey Outhwaite is behind or under the ball. His center snapping it back to Franklin today. Cameron Gaston and Ethan Alzaldua round out your starting lineman for the Wolves tonight.
So 3rd and 6 for the Wolves. Another handoff up the middle. He's going to take that and go.
Oh.
Out at the 31-yard line. So there's Bryson Clay again with a gain of about, there is a flag on the play though. But he takes down to the 30. He gained about 12 yards, but I think it's going to come back.
No, is that our first penalty of the day, Phil?
The first one and first series, unfortunately. So we'll see what we get for a call. It's in the vicinity of holding, so.
Well, the Wolves can't stumble their feet. I mean, that's 108 to 22, Phil. I haven't got to see in a lot of South Kitsap football, but I'm assuming penalties have not been a problem. So maybe they'll clean this up, tighten it up real quick, and get back on track.
So that moves the ball back to the 48-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and about 15, a long 15, short 16 yards.
You know, guys, Franklin Fox is a junior starting quarterback. He started a handful of games, if not most of the games last year, and so he's a seasoned vet as a junior.
Yep.
It's back to
That's
pass.
great to have. So
That's
nice
a
pass.
nice ball. Yep.
That's out to number 8, which is Santi Herrera. So the Wolves will pick up about half of what they needed.
The CK Cougar had him and made a nice open field tackle to I thought for sure he was going to get the first down, but he just couldn't quite get that one extra step.
And Brian and Phil, just huge kudos to the South Kitsap offensive line in there. There wasn't anybody within 5 yards of Franklin. He stood up there, had good posture, nice ball, no pressure. It was well done by the offensive lineman as well.
So
and
South
a good pass and a good catch.
South is going to go ahead and punt, and back to punt is number 5, Roden Grogan, I believe. Again, kind of hard for us to tell. No, it's not. It looks like number 3.
I think it's number 3.
So that would be Joshua Traslavina.
Nice snap.
That may
work. I like that.
Fielded about the 8-yard line.
Oh, nice return.
Get him down.
Broke some tackles, so brings it back up to the 34-yard line.
It's that thing that you can just hear the coaches wrap them up, wrap them up.
Yep.
You know, you got to take them down. It's one thing to get there and make the hit, but it's another thing to take them down, and that's so important. It's a hard skill. They're really restricted as far as practice, as far as what they can do other than form tackling and whatnot. So they come here live in a game, and it's never easy, but it makes it more challenging for these kids, but they do a good job.
Well, and the other team is trying to avoid you too. Doesn't that make it more difficult?
It does. It tends to do that.
First and 10 for CK from their 34-yard line. This is going to be handled. Fumble. And quarterback jumps on it, so they're going to lose about 6 yards.
Hey, Phil, real quick, the starting defensive lineman for our South Kitsap Wolves today is Joaquin Barfield. He's a junior defensive end. Ethan Azandula going both ways for the Wolves tonight. Josiah Asawiga as well, going both ways for the Wolves tonight. And Joe Pangelian is going right on defensive end tonight. Their middle linebackers are Jasper Pedro And Jasper actually is a sophomore who averages 8 tackles a game so far in 2024, Phil. So as a sophomore,
big
good,
things.
good
Watch
for
him
him.
the next couple of
And
years.
Mason Massanana.
2nd and 15 for the Cougars. They have 3 receivers to the left. Handoff up. No, it's a pass up the middle. Nice pass. Catch, and they're going to get a bunch of yards. It's going to get 20 yards on this play, 21 yards.
He was wide open in the middle, so I think that's, someone missed a coverage or something there.
So that's number 85, Pierce Willard, getting a pass from Noah Smith.
Yeah, he definitely found his seam there, didn't he? So
He did.
Was,
he
was
yeah.
in the pocket. Maybe a little zone coverage, sat down. Couldn't tell exactly, but nice pass either way.
Brings
You know,
us
Central.
right at midfield.
Head coach Sean Banks, obviously the head coach, but he's also calls the defense.
Oh, good.
He's the defensive coordinator. Dustin Booth is the offensive coordinator.
So man motion for the Cougars. Going to be a hand up the middle. Giving up too many yards. That's over 7 yards on that handoff. So bring up a 2nd down and about 3. So nice run by, I think that's number 5. No, who is that? Number 20 for the Cougars? Again, at 10.
Stiffen up on defense here. So also get some pressures too, Deacon.
You're going to pass out to tight end again. This is number 5. Riley Colder was the reception.
It's going to be close to a first down, Phil. See what our see if we can cheat and look at the camera
Yeah,
here.
he's going to get it. He gained up enough.
Looks like they are moving my favorite thing in football, Brian, the chains. One of these days, the chains are going to be relevant. So it's 2024. We'll get rid of the chains sooner or later. I like the people that run them. But
I don't know if it was college or pro, which we don't want to be comparing to.
oh, nice trap.
Run up the middle. That's number 10. Oh, he's going to go in. That's a touchdown for CK. That's Timothy Soso with the touchdown.
I'm sure the Wolves will come out and respond to that, but I think that's the first time they're behind this year.
Wow.
So that's a 37-yard score.
Looked like a trap play right up the middle, Phil. So good blocking scheme by Central.
So on to kick is number 30. Joshua Weiss for CK. Snaps it there, and the kick is good. Oh, good kick is good. So that'll be 7-0 CK with 7:10 left to go in the first quarter. So Wolves had a nice drive, kind of stalled out due to a penalty. Gave up the ball, but CK marched all the way from their 35 on down to score. So
Didn't take them long. What was that? Maybe a 6-7 play drive, Phil?
yep.
One pass or a couple passes. Well, we'll see if the Wolves come out and answer. So, like Brian said, this might be the first time that they've been behind the sticks or behind the chain so far this year, and come out with a positive response.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Well, I think that first series on offense, the Wolves, they made some nice advancements, nice plays, catches, runs, blocking, the whole bit, and they really kind of stopped themselves. I mean, not to take anything away from CK, they did a nice job and whatnot, but that penalty really messed them up.
Penalty
So,
stopped them.
I think it's important how they respond to this, and I think they'll do well.
So we're waiting for a kicker to show up. I think he was looking for his teeth. What was going on?
I thought maybe
His
they
tee or
wasn't going
keys,
to put
did
it
you
on a
say?
tee to do another squib kick again.
But so he's got it on the tee now, and I believe they started the play clock though. So
This is weird. I mean, I'm watching off, see if we get another squib kick down the middle. Nope, that's a good boot.
So get it inside the 5-yard line. Nice return coming for South, and he's gone.
He's gone. Got one man
Kicker to beat,
One man to beat.
and he's beating them.
And that's going to go all the way in there for South Kitsap, and that's number 3. And that's Joshua Traslavina.
Wow.
So there's a response.
He saw a hole and boom. Yeah. Hey, did I call it? How they responded? That's
Yeah.
a good response. What do you think?
That's a good response. So,
No flags.
great job.
And did you? I got goosebumps listening to the stands and the students and down there just going nuts as he started to go.
And there's the cannon. So, on to kick is number 5.
Number 13.
Oh, it's number 13. Devontae Sellers.
Devontae, yeah, good
You
job.
got that. Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you. Again, that far end of the field is just real hard for us to see. So
13, excellent run. We got to give the kids credit. Also, good blocking on the kickoff return. Maybe 1 or 2 kids touched him. It was a great run, not taking anything away from him, but really good blocking as well. So nice kickback right after.
Kick is good.
Hey, he kicked it. Through the uprights
And
into the goal, the soccer goal. Does that mean he gets 2 points?
Sure. We're not in Canada.
So
Hey,
that's,
Phil,
15 seconds off the clock and tied the score.
Tied ball game. I like the way you said that. Because down on the, we're right above the 20-yard line on the one side, and we use the excuse that we can't see the numbers. Phil, I think if it was right in front of us, we might have at our age a tough time seeing that.
Yeah, it was
Hey,
too.
easy
But
on
we're
our
using
age.
another
Yeah,
excuse.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to find a name. So there's a little bit of that going on.
That's all good. Good stuff.
So South Kitsap will kick off tonight for first time, and our kicker is number 5, Ryan Grogan.
So the cannon I might not ever get used to, Brian.
I saw you jump.
I jumped. And when they score again tonight, I'm going to jump again. And if they score a third time, I'm going to jump. And just an FYI.
Well, hopefully we get a bunch. So
I hope you're jumping a whole bunch.
Yeah. Well, I mean, relatively to it's probably known in our community. I'm sure there's lots of powder around there, a lot of military families around here. So I think the cannon will be okay tonight. Don't you?
Nice kick. He's going to catch that about the 12-yard line.
And he's got a hole. Oh, he slips and falls. Thankfully, he had the kicker to beat, and the kicker gets credit for the tackle. Down at the 38-yard line, though, so we got to fill those gaps.
Well, he was hit by 2 Wolves. The Wolves got to wrap him up. I'm sure they'll make those adjustments very, very quickly.
So, South needs to stop here. They need to prove that they can dominate this line and get off the field. See if we can get out of here in 3 downs or less.
Well, let's see if they are inspired by the kickoff return, the defense, and bow their necks a little bit here. Get a stop. I'd love to see a turnover early in the game. Is it too early to call that?
Never.
They did put the ball on the ground once already.
This is pass,
Oh,
short
nice
pass
fake.
play. Yeah, that's to number 85,
Nice.
Pierce Wilford.
Nice tackle.
Tackle by number 4.
By number 4, and that is Owen Kraut.
I was talking earlier about the video production program here, and they have multiple classes for the kids to learn all kinds of things. It's not just pointing a camera at the field and whatnot. They're learning about lighting and writing and announcing and all kinds of different things. And it's just a fantastic thing. And that if Grandma and Grandpa are down in Arizona or Florida or California or wherever, or family members in the military, in another country, they can watch their brother, their grandson, their whatever the case may be, playing this game here in South Kitsap. It's a beautiful night for high school football, and it's just what a neat program. I mean, there's just a lot of times it's a win-win. Well, I think it's a win-win-win-win-win all over the place. So
that was enough for a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. I agree with you, Brian. This is a great program. Handoff going just off tackle there.
Big gain, though.
Big gain. Wow, that's
got to bring him down. Got to bring him down.
25 yards on first down. So
first of all, you got to plug the hole, and if you don't plug the hole, you got to bring him down.
And all of this video production, back to the kids real quick, and the students and the staff, is all archived for a long time. You can go way back and watch everything from football games to, I believe, basketball. There's lots on there. So,
Troy, back in your day, you're a Kent guy. Went to Kent Ridge.
Kent Ridge High School. That's correct.
Cameron, did you ever play South?
We did. We played South. You probably won't want to hear this or the people on.
I'm setting you up.
Yeah, setting me up. We did back in 1982. We beat South to go to the King Bowl.
First and then at 27, another handoff up the
Oh,
middle.
there's a hard pop.
Nice
Couple
hit.
hard pops. It's come still pick up about 4, close to 5 yards.
Now I don't think South had the video production back '82, but it goes a ways back. I was going to dig that up and see if we could see, Troy Larson.
I think it was
playing.
tablet and chisel.
Yeah, it's chiseled
I
in
do
rock.
know that we read about it in the newspaper the next day, so that'll give you a clue.
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
So second and let's call it 6 yards. Another handoff up the middle. They're finding something right up the middle there.
Okay, now we got a third down, Phil. So it's a big down, right? I know it's early in the game. We can't get too excited. It's the first quarter with 4 minutes left to go. But this is, I believe, this is the first third down that Central's had, or just out of the few. So get a stop here.
Third and a long one, short 2 yards to go here. So probably need 2 stops on the next 2 plays.
Oh, you think they're already in 4-down territory?
They're on the 18, yeah.
That'd be a yes.
Yes, that was Latin for yes.
So going to go and try pass. Wing pass. He's going to make it first down. He's inside the 10, down to the 8.
And about the 8-yard line at the far end of the field. Set up nicely. Nice soft pass out to there.
Yep. Back was wide open come on out there. So I think honestly, the CK coaches have done a good job scouting South, and I found some places to hit them, and I'm sure South will try to make some corrections there.
I was recently talking to a former coach, longtime coach. I won't mention names or anything like that, but saying that really football is such a game about adjustments. You go out, you have a plan, you want to stick to that plan, but you have to make some adjustments.
Well, South has to make some adjustments up the middle because that's another touchdown, I believe, for CK. Yep. So they're just running it straight up the middle. South has got to make that adjustment because that's too easy. But again, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll move some people around. And it's 13.
There hasn't been any lack of offense here in the first quarter, guys.
Yep, that's for sure.
South had a nice opening drive that got stalled by a penalty. Then Central went up and down the field, returned to kick, and Central went back up and down. So no lack of activity.
So that
that's
kick
for sure.
is good. So it's 14-7, and we got 3:10 left in the first quarter still. So
and I hope I'm not jinxing anything. We both have watched a lot of high school football, or all three of us. And traditionally, we see a lot more penalties in these early games, especially. We've only seen one so far, so kudos to both teams keeping it tight, keeping it clean from that perspective, because that can get kind of frustrating for both sides as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
You have a good play, it gets called back. You have another good play,
gets
gets called back.
And historically, over the last couple of years, we have not just South, but where all of our games, they've there's been an excess of penalties, it seems like, especially in the early games. I know this is game number 3, but it's nice to see a clean game so far.
Yep. So it'll be interesting to see what the Cougars decide to do when kicking off this time. So I don't think they want South to return it by any means because they'll give up the lead again. So, again, it's 13 Devontae Sellers and number 1 Bowden Harvey back there.
Kicker's going to have to ice their leg here, Phil. It's the third kickoff, first quarter. Oh, little pooch kick.
Oh, he's going to kick her out of bounds.
Oh, no, I think that was a planned pooch, and they caught Central Kitsap maybe offsides trying to go down there.
Why is the up back not
he was trying
there,
to,
and he was watching the bounce in fair tear. Then I realized, okay, there's a flag.
I think the kicker
that would be why.
I think the kicker was trying to hit a sand wedge there, pop it up in the air, and have somebody run down there and catch it. They got a little hole over there between the 45 and 35-yard line.
There was a whistle right away. I think so, but that was going to go out of bounds anyway.
I did jinx the penalty game, though, didn't I?
You
it only
did.
took me
I
one breath to do that.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but yes,
I was.
did. Hey, guys, Coach Banks gave us a little bit of information on 4 players, and I hope this is something that continues that we can share on. One of them is I'm going to wait till after the kick, and then I'll share with you a little bit about Trey Outhwaite.
So South has gone ahead and moved up 5 yards for their return. So see what goes on here. Kind of know what's coming. Up back gets the ball at the 40. They definitely don't want to kick deep. So
No.
South will start at 41. So what do you got, Brian?
So anyway, he gave us gave a little info about four players, 4 outstanding players on the South team. Trey Outhwaite. What he says about him is Trey is a great leader, extremely mature for his age, runs his own business.
Wow.
Which I had heard, I knew, and very physical on the football field. He's a 3-year starter, and I might add he did go to South Colby Elementary that I have a little bit of ties with.
Wow.
So, sorry, was that
He's
a bad plug?
He's a Bobcat even.
Yep.
So South is starting at the 41, 1st and 10, doing pistol formation, man in motion, and they're going to pitch to the right side. And trying to get outside. No, good tackle by number 21 there for CK. Came on up, made a nice open field tackle, and that was Halsey Schultz.
Actually was a really good good tackle because there was pressure and blocking him on the outside. He kept good outside leverage.
So
That's what you coach him to do.
South is going to lose about 3 yards and come up with a 2nd and 13. And now at their own 38. So again, 2 receivers to the right. It's going to be handoff off tackle to the left. Nice haul. Bryce
Nice
doing
cut.
a nice job. He's going to gain about 15 yards on that and get the first down. So
he was dragging number 3, who was hanging on for dear life on his foot. He just kept hopping and making a few more yards. I think he would have been gone had that number 3 hadn't hung on to him.
But
Here's the replay. Now watch number 3, just hanging on to his leg, just hanging on. I'm not letting you go. I'm not letting you go.
So I haven't had a lot of experience watching the South team this year, but I love that run. He was to the 2nd level quickly, and I loved his intent running, shoulder square, just making up field.
So here we go, another
there
run
too.
up the middle. He's kind of hit the backfield and stopped, but still gained about 4 yards. So great run.
I'll take 4 yards.
So, those little runs where you should be stopped in the backfield and you gain yardage, or you don't get a lot of credit for them, but they are important.
So I'm telling you, it pops off. I mean, we're watching the field, but it would pop off the screen if I was at home. Like Bryson gets past that first level of defenders in a hurry. He jumps off the screen when he's handed the football.
So another handoff coming, little counter play. Going to try to break it out to the right.
You know, I
can't
noticed
get there. The defensive end winds up getting him. So that's number 44 for CK.
what I notice about him too is those legs are always pumping. You love to see the running backs. They do that. Even when they've got, someone's hit them or a couple hits or hanging on, they keep pumping those legs, and that's where you get some positive yardage.
So that tackle was by Cade Moore, and that was a nice tackle because as we've
Yes, it
seen,
was.
Bryson can usually get through those. So good job hanging on, but that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 for South. Back to pass. Franklin Fox, back to pass. He's got open receiver here. He's rolling, throwing.
Oh,
nice
great.
job. Nice throw. What a great throw on the run.
And catch.
And a nice catch, and that's a catch by number 11, Tommy Frey.
So Franklin did a great
So-
job there. Who dropped back, offensive line gave him plenty of time. There was good defense. He rolled out to his left to avoid a little bit of coverage, squared up his shoulders, counted, took a deep breath, and made a nice pass. So just a great play by Franklin. Great play, good protection from the offensive line, and it's great to see them convert on a critical 3rd down.
So that brings up first down from the 26-yard line. And South's going to run up the middle again. Bryce Clay, again, you look at him, he's busted through those
Ooh.
tackles.
Ball was on the ground, but it bounced right back
Right
up
back
into
up
his
into
hands.
him. Yep. I think he was down already because they're marking it back at the 26.
He's always falling forward, though, isn't he, Phil?
He is. He's
Yeah.
got that forward lean coming through the line, and that's, good technique. That's what he wanted back. He picks up 5 yards.
I just
So
just looks like that's in the first quarter. Score is 14-7. Interesting first half, gentlemen.
Yeah, both teams are showing they can move the ball. I'm waiting to find us if one of the teams can stop the other one. That's
Right.
really what we're
And-
missing. It. So,
And relatively clean up until this point.
and we've only had a couple of flags. We've seen a lot of good action, a lot of good line play from South. Offensive line is definitely doing a good job of blocking, and
Yep. and relatively clean game like we talked about, Phil and Brian, where there's only 2 penalties into the game so far. And one of the differences so far from a South perspective is, specialty teams, right? So they returned the kick. They returned a 90-yard kickoff, which is fantastic. They have been moving the ball. They got stalled on their first drive. They've only had, to the best of my knowledge, three possession 3 times, and one of it was a kickoff, correct?
Correct.
So first run was or first drive that got stalled. Second time they touched the ball, they scored on specialty teams, and this is their 3rd possession. So
And they're driving.
all in all, pretty positive. Yep.
Yeah.
So here we start the second quarter. South will start from the 26. The Cougars 26 with a 2nd down and 5 to go. And it's going to be another run play straight up to, up the hay gap really, and that's Bryson, and he's just taking it all the way. I mean, that's just great blocking by the line. He's not even didn't even get touched there until he got into the secondary. So, and that's another 16 yards for him.
Fast. Runs with intent, for sure.
You got to give him credit. He's doing a great job.
Remember, 176 yards per game through the first 2 games. So he's, not unknown territory to him.
Yeah,
he's a workhorse.
He's been the CK. CK and future opponents will know all about him, and yet he's still being incredibly productive.
There he goes again.
Almost bounced out to the side.
Oh, there goes a flag. So I don't know if that generally is in holding vicinity, but we'll wait and see.
CK is helping him out by saying it's against South Kitsap. We'll see.
They don't have the striped shirts on, though, Brian.
They do not.
South is backing up, though.
On the play, holding on the offense, number 11. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a fumble recovered by CK.
Well, there's a fumble.
First down.
Oh, did not see the fumble.
So, again, that's the far end of the field for us. And
there we go with the turnover. So
CK take over on their 5-yard line. And this would be a real good spot to see a South Kitsap stop. Get it?
I don't know if you guys noticed, but in between the first and second quarter there, we were on TV. And I keep trying to tell them we have faces for radio, not
I put
TV.
my jacket on. I didn't wear my blazer. We missed hair and makeup today, Brian.
We definitely did.
So South in pistol formation, they're going to hand it off and try to run it out the end zone. Shout out the end zone. They're only going to pick up about a yard in that play. So great job. We can't really see that far end there. It's really in the shadows. But great job by the right end of the defensive line there.
So back to the community part of it, just maybe one of you two know, I do not know, but fill me in on what's the lit up trailer over there in the corner of the end zone?
Food truck.
It's a food truck. How do I not know about a food truck? Tell me, please tell me.
It's not the first year. Sorry
Okay.
to tell you, but it's kind of to help the visitors.
Okay.
Obviously, anybody can go there.
2nd and 9, another handoff, trying to break it out. And again, South is there, and they're going to hold that to about a yard. So,
Hey, Phil, we're talking about food here. Do you want to talk about a football game?
yeah, I was thinking about that.
Oh, okay. Gee.
All right. Well,
So I ate.
good for them, whoever's down there. So
Troy-
Phil, here we go. Third and 6. Important 3rd down, right?
Yeah,
Virgins are holding.
I was just going to say, Troy, you think they have a local moco down there?
Maybe they might have a local moco.
Troy and I are in search of the best local moco in the Puget Sound area. So if you
And we keep trying.
if you know of a good place, please email it to me.
So 3rd and 6, long 6. I'd watch the middle because that's where they've had some success with pass play. I would expect a pass play here. Nope, they're going to hand it off.
Stopped him.
Stopped
him. Good defense.
Excellent defense.
Yeah.
Some adjustments,
That's what we
guys,
needed.
maybe.
So they
Looks
got out
like
to
it.
the 12. It's going to bring up 4th down, and here comes the punt crew for CK.
Yep. Good for the middle of South Kitsap. All the D linemen in there, linebackers.
I saw
Good job.
number 70. He's a big fella. It's Andrew. Please forgive me. I'm going to do the best I can. Mahepaze? Close? Sorry, Andrew. But you were plugging up the middle just fantastic. So nice job, big guy.
Back to receive the punt. I can see number 1 from South Kitsap. I can't see the other number. I don't know if you all caught him.
Pretty good snap.
Get your local moco. It's a short kick, real short kick. It's going to take a CK roll, but it's going to stop.
Get out of the way, kids.
Stop about the 50. It's going to stop at the 48-yard line south, so they will take over there. So they had the unfortunate turnover, but defense held them. That's what we want to see.
A plus defensive stance on that drive there, Phil. Right?
Yep.
Got a 3 and out, which is awesome, fantastic to it. And I believe the first one of the tonight for them, the 3 and out, and nice, and happened at a great time at the end of the field. Pick the offense back up.
Exactly. And Central hasn't really shown the ability to stop South.
No,
either,
we haven't had a problem moving the ball.
I just got a text from somebody I know quite well down on the side, helping with the security tonight, and he says it's actually really cool to see the community come out. It's packed down here. He's down the field
That's
level.
awesome. So here's another handoff. Bryce, he lowers his shoulders. And
Holy
just drives,
moly,
and
he's a strong kid.
He drove people for about 5 yards, so he's going to pick up a first down there. You know, he's going to get just over the 10 yards needed, and another South Kitsap first down.
I mean, it's fantastic to watch, and I know we keep praising him and the offensive lineman, but it's combo. He's getting hit that second level, and then he's taken on the second level for a few more yards. So it's actually really impressive to watch, Phil.
Yep. So here we go. Here's a counter play. Nope. Going to hand it back off to him.
Not much there this time.
No.
Where's the whistle? There we go.
They had me fooled there. I thought they gave it to the first guy going through. So
good
job, Franklin. You got me. You got me, Franklin. Nice hand involvement.
They don't give height and weight anymore and whatnot, but there's some beef on that South Kitsap line and
big healthy kids.
Yep, absolutely. And our Bryson Clay there that running, he's got some tree trunks for legs. I would hate to know what would happen to me if he hit me.
Well, you need another new knee.
Another new knee.
Yeah, another. Yeah, I'll go there.
So it's out back to pass. Franklin always got an open. Throws behind his receiver. That was intended for number 9. That's Anthony Flashy. So a little bit behind him.
I really like Franklin's poise in the pocket back there, Phil. Maybe he's super nervous back there, but he certainly doesn't look like it when he's standing in the pocket.
He doesn't show it.
So looks really calm from up here, and he's making good decisions so far tonight.
Yep, and part of that's certainly the line too.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
When you're not getting hit, it's a lot easier to be confident.
100%.
Running for your life.
Yeah.
So, going to bring third down up. He's going to throw it
out.
He
makes another great decision.
Play.
So I don't know if that was either a called play or
he went a little short.
The flag down, guys. Unfortunately.
Hey,
you're talking about the poise that Franklin's showing. Franklin is another one of the 4 that Coach Banks pointed out to us. And Coach says that Franklin took big leaps in the offseason because of his work ethic.
On the offense,
he's become a real leader and is currently top 10 in the state for passing yards. And he already has 5 touchdown passes with, get this, guys, 0 interceptions.
That's great. Again, he's showing poise. He's showing being cool. So that's a 10-yard penalty against South. That's going to bring up 3rd and 18.
3rd and forever, as they say.
So they got to get down to the 32-yard line of CK. So
got trips out to the right, single receiver out to the left.
And he's going to throw it midline right. Gets on down,
nice
makes cut, move. It's going to bring it to 35. It's going to be a couple yards short. Probably going to go for it. I think if he'd cut it up there instead of trying to go across the field, he probably would have gotten it.
Phil, how about the protection and the throw, though, on that play?
Absolutely great.
Protection was awesome. Franklin threw that on a rope, maybe 20 yards downfield and to the out. Hit the receiver right between the numbers. That was a really well-thrown ball.
And he was able to look at a couple of different receivers.
Fourth down and 3 yards to go here, folks.
I think I might know who might get the ball here.
You think?
Just a guess.
So does all of CK, but he's.
Oh, it's going to be close.
It's going to be. I think he's got it. I think he's. From where I'm seeing the officials walking.
Well, again, CK is helping out the referees and saying it's their ball.
So.
Oh, it's going to be close. I think it's either going to be a measurement or pass them on.
Again, we go to you, Troy. Why don't we have the technology?
Well, here's the thing, guys. He's got to get to the 32-yard line, and he's there. If you look at where the markers are on the other side of the field.
Oh, for sure. You're right, Phil.
So it's going to be first.
You're right, Phil.
Troy, you were talking about that earlier as far as having, the chain gang is kind of, old.
We
been
love
around.
them.
We
love
them.
them.
But there may be, technology that can do that. But I think somewhere, I don't know if it was preseason. I don't want to compare to pro or college or anything like that. But somewhere I saw that they were trying it out.
It's
it's
NFL, that new NFL league in the spring.
It's the X.
Oh, is that where I saw it? Okay, well.
So here's the measurement, guys.
I think they got it, Phil. I think you're right. If you looked at from over there to where it is here, where they marked it, first down.
They got it.
Attaboy. See, our eyes aren't that bad, Phil.
No.
I mean,
I
I
can
don't know
see
what
far
Brian's
away.
talking about.
It's looking close at these dang names I can't see.
I just can't find the cookies.
So first down, Wolves. Got just what he needed, and I don't know if you guys saw, he reached out at the end.
Yeah.
And I usually don't sit there, and I used to always tell my backs, don't do that. You got another down. That was fourth down.
That was fourth
Go
down.
ahead and do it. You know, worst thing comes, you lose the ball. Well, we're going to lose anyway. So South is, again, pistol formation, 2 receivers to the right. Bryson in the middle.
He's going to be a tired puppy at the end of this
Yeah,
game.
is there an ice bath waiting at halftime? Or no, he's young. I forget these things. He's young. He's ready to go.
Yeah, 3 of us have been done last quarter.
Yeah. He's down to the 30.
Maybe even the quarter before that during warm-ups.
No, I'm past the point of even warming up these days. Just put me out there for a couple plays and call it good.
Couple plays. Put me out there for some donuts. I'll do the after-game snacks. There you go.
So good drive by South, Phil, so far.
Yeah.
They've had a nice combination between running and passing, and obviously a critical fourth down, but nice play on third. It was second and 18 or
18,
something, right?
yep.
Yeah, so good on them.
So they're going to bring up second down and 8 right now. So they got Central kind of doing a lot of moving. Here's going to be a pitch to the left. Try to get to a speedster. And that's number 11 with the run. So that's Tommy Frey.
So Tommy Frey, so not only does Bryson run the ball a lot, he just had a nice block around the corner too.
Yep, he did.
Oh, we got another penalty on the play?
That's what I'm trying to see, yep. I think it's right down somewhere towards the end. Yeah, there it is.
So Brian, I don't know
On
why
the offense,
neither
number
you
9.
or Phil stopped
10
me
yards
from
from
when
the
I was praising
spot of the
how clean
foul.
the first quarter was.
Replay
with
second down.
penalties.
So
I mean,
Thanks.
it's all on me.
We're going to get a hold. The nice thing is it's downfield at least a little bit. So
Oh, is it from the point of the
it's
foul?
point of foul. So this is going to be 2nd and 14. So that's on a receiver, that hold was. And that's tough when you're
It's
on
tough out
receiver
there.
and
Yep.
DBs and linebackers. I mean, the
Out on
play's
the edge.
moving sideways out on the edge. And, it's, you know,
Things are happening fast out there.
if you don't make the block, you get yelled at. If you hold, you get yelled at. So
Oh, nice.
nice pass, and Bryson is breaking tackles and all the way down to the 25-yard line, 26-yard line.
So again, super calm and patience by Franklin in the backfield. Very, very, very impressive the first half.
Yep. Nice
Watch,
job.
here's
Here's
this.
the
Look at this. Replays, calm.
You know,
got
that's
the
his
ball
outlet
to him.
man. And then nice job by making a couple guys miss there.
Yep. Wasn't pretty. Got the job done, though. No, not a lot of panic. So fun to watch.
So they're going to bring that to say that down at the 28-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. So, and it's 4 down territory. So.
Is that an interception? They
They're
got
calling
tipped
it
a
in.
couple times.
Yep, that's an interception. CK's going to get the ball.
So that ricocheted off either the receiver or the defender and caught by another defender in the area. So
Yeah,
the one that was defending the play did not intercept that ball.
So I would say, Franklin, he threw that before the receiver break. It was timing route all the way.
Yep.
Receiver broke. The ball was coming in, but the defender did a real good job. Was right on top of it and was able to get a hand in, poke it out, and unfortunately wound up in the CK.
Popped it up and ricocheted. So another good South Kitsap drive that was stalled. So let's go. This is Central's 2nd possession of the quarter, and there's only 5 minutes left. So
let's get another 3 and out would be great. They had one first time. Here's a pass play. Oh, pick by South. And that's going all the way in.
Pick 6.
Pick 6 by number
3.
3. So that's Joshua Treslavina, the 10th grader.
Wow,
Sophomore, super soft.
Man, super soft hands. Great play by the defense.
He saw that coming. He read that and stepped in front of it. And, great job.
Awesome.
So, well, again.
Super fantastic play. Defense showed up to second quarter. Defense has been stellar, right? Offense has been doing their job. Driving up and down the field, had a couple mishaps, but so South in the second quarter, Phil, you can keep me on this, I think has run 4 offensive play. No, 5. 3 plays, punt, and an interception.
You're talking CK.
CK, yeah. What
Okay,
I say?
you said South.
Oh, I sorry,
I was
Central. No, Central. Central
Just
has only
making sure
run.
we were listening.
Yeah,
Central-
well, somebody has to listen.
Central has only run 5 offensive plays in the second quarter.
Yeah, no, it's been all
Well,
South.
that
in the
helps
second quarter.
keeps them from scoring. Well, it didn't keep South from scoring.
Yeah.
So
Here's the replay.
again,
That's just that pick six, and you got to believe that his eyes were
wide open.
huge when he saw that one.
Yeah,
He
football-
saw nothing but green in front of him.
Football looked like a beach ball coming at him.
Yeah.
So actually, if you bring up a good point, because it was coming right to him with nothing but green in front of him. Sometimes not the easiest thing in the world is to catch it, right? So you got to catch it first before you can start running, and without a lot of reps in that, but that was a great play.
Every defensive back stream.
Every defensive back
Yeah.
streams.
So you don't get to score very often. So
And not,
glad you
I
did.
mean, not so much at the high school level because they're all really good athletes, but every DB in college or in the pros, they're receivers that can't catch, right? I mean, generally, but high school is a different thing. They're super good athletes and a lot of play both ways. But
So-
fun for him.
South will kick off. It's down to about the 7-yard line. Looking for a right return, cutting it back up the middle. South has got to tackle.
There you go. Got
They're
him
hitting
down.
them, not tackling. But down to the 33-yard line.
Got to wrap them up.
All right, 5 minutes to go. In the second quarter, we got a 14-14 tie.
Let's get 3 and out and get the ball back. I think South can score quickly if they tried.
And I swear, it wasn't that long ago when this game started. It was a beautiful sunny day outside. What happened? It's pitch dark outside, and the
Sun
field
went
looks
down.
beautiful.
You want me to explain that to you, Troy?
Well, no, the sun went down and went and hid somewhere. Like it's dark. Field looks
So-
fantastic, though.
Pistol formation for CK going pass. Try to run. Nobody open. Quarterback's running.
Got a couple
going
of
on
nice little
down.
moves there.
He's going to gain about almost 3 yards. Let's call it 3 yards for him. But good job by the South DBs.
DBs,
And And I don't know if he wanted to throw it into coverage again.
No, I was just going to say the same thing. Like I'll take that
Little
because
hesitant. Yeah.
a little hesitant.
So Troy, you back in your playing days, back in when you played with
Fred Flintstone. Yep.
when you played with a rock and stuff like that, you were a DB.
I was.
Does a quarterback who's left-handed make any difference to you?
So he's going to go ahead and short pass out to the left side. Nice tackle, but they're going to get the first down, picking up about 10 yards on that play.
Spin's different, Brian. I think
Right.
everybody will tell you that.
It spins the
So
other
it
way.
spins the other way, so it's weird. It does look weird coming at you, just from a spin perspective. When you see it coming at you so often in one direction, and you can tell.
And obviously they, when they roll out to their left, that's going to be easier for them to throw that ball than it's the right, and vice versa with a right-handed quarterback. So I just kind of curious what that looked like as a DB position.
Man motion, they're going to go ahead and keep quarterback keeper this time, right
They
to
got
left.
him wrapped up. Nice.
Good job. Picked up 4 yards. So, and you see
Wolves
all these-
defense stayed home there.
Yep, all these schools. Have you seen a school that's under center anymore?
No, to be fair, I don't watch a ton of high school football games, but just generally speaking, you don't see him under center a whole lot, whatever level it is, right?
Right, exactly. It's all this pistol formation, sometimes shotgun formation. So definitely a difference in the philosophy has happened. Still running the ball.
Yep, still running the ball.
So Cougars will line up with 3 receivers off to right, 1 to left, single back. And he's going to pass again. He's got a man open.
He's got time.
That's going to get
short.
intercepted. Yep, that's going to get intercepted by number 1. He's got a lot of room.
It's coming
Got to
back.
get a couple blocks.
It's coming back, guys. So you cannot block heading back towards the line of scrimmage anymore. And that's what they're going to get.
I don't see. Where's the flag?
The flag's down by the on the white.
Oh, I see it.
So
the interception will stand.
the
There'll be a
interception
penalty for there.
stands. It's South Kitsap's ball.
There was a block, though. I saw it. It was right.
Yep,
Yeah,
but
there
here
it
you
is.
go. Here we go.
So great
Right,
interception. We saw that coming.
This
so
one right there. Well,
There
that's
was
a
another
block
one
in the
here.
back.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's going to be Wolves' ball.
So there's a block in the back there. So
I do
foul,
love
the
how the
result of the
DB
play.
high pointed that
First
ball,
down.
Phil, on going back. So They had two really good defenders back there.
Kind of playing center field.
In good position.
Kind of playing
high
center
point of the
field.
ball.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a mistake by the quarterback. I mean, you can't throw it into double coverage like that unless you're throwing it. If your guy's beating him, then it goes over his head or he catches it. But you cannot just sit there and
let me tell you a little bit about Josiah Swiga. We mentioned his name a lot last year when we were doing this, but he actually holds one Division I offer from Montana, and he's more than likely going to get more in the coming months. Great team guy. He's motivated by his teammates' success.
Franklin's going to keep it. Get outside. Nice block.
No,
he's
the ball's out of bounds.
Nice block by number 2 there. That's Braden Marilato. I mean, he freed him up for that extra 15 yards.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm not paying attention here. But anyway, back to Josiah. He's a great team guy. He's motivated by his teammates' success and his family. He's calm and quiet off the field, but violent and physical on the field.
Yeah,
Coach loves that. But great kid. I've heard nothing but great things about that young man.
South has the ball at the 31. It's going to be a handoff inside. And Bryce is going to take it. He's going to get 9 yards. So 9 yards. So
comes a penalty. So that might have been on CK. I know there's a little scuffle between DB and wide receiver there. On the I just saw the flag.
Coach is going to yank a receiver just to make sure. Yep. Talk to him.
We ended up with not a helmet on. So
we
not sure what happened.
From our special assignment watcher from Florida right now just text me and says Golly, we need to hang on to that ball
10
better.
Yards from the
I would
spot
agree.
Of the foul.
Good call, Chris.
First down.
So we're going to get that's a hold. It's going to drop us back to a first down in about 15 because it happened about 5 yards down the field. So it's a spot foul.
Spot foul. It's from the foul, 15 yards. Is that correct?
10 yards.
10 yards. 10 yards from the spot.
So that'll make it 1st and 15 for South Kitsap. And
go back to that first play on the third down by Franklin, which was great. Nice play fake. Ran to open field. Gave him a little bit of breathing room.
Yep. So we still have 2:29 left in the half. So South has plenty of time to put together a nice drive. We're going to try to get Bryson Clay outside, and they do. Makes a couple cuts, and he's going to gain 7 yards back. So we're going to have 2nd down 8.
That's a win. That's a win, right? That's a win for sure.
You gain half of it on first down. That's what you need. So
both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. I was kind of thinking that it would have been great if he could have gotten out of bounds and stopped the clock, but he didn't. And it'll be interesting that we're going to go to the no, that's right. No 2-minute warning. I'm just not used to that. I'm old.
Timeout.
Yeah,
they couldn't call it a warning because that's NFL proprietary. So, all right. So pass play for Franklin. Oh, he's got it. And
just a little high.
Yeah.
Nice idea, right, Phil? Receiver, good route, just a little high. I bet you Franklin would want that one back. But again, great protection by the Wolves' front offensive lineman. Franklin had time to throw, stood up, good poise, and like I said, I bet you if we had Franklin in a quiet moment, he'd want that one back too. Just a little high.
So I'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the South Kitsap Wolves, and here's one of the things where you can run it. But then you might have to run it again on 4th down. And I don't know if they'd be willing to do that with a minute and a half left.
Can't get sloppy here with a minute 38 before half, Phil, right?
Another pass.
It's got him open.
Well, that's that was not a good decision. That was double coverage, but at least went up and out. So South will bring on the punting team for the first time, I think, today.
Hey, one last plug, and 3 of these guys are linemen. No wonder that they're doing well in the trenches. But is Joe Pangilinan? I think. Sorry, Joe. According to coach, he's the strongest kid on the team with a total of 1,100 pounds for squat, clean, and bench. That's a lot of weight, fellas. Yep. That's more than 2 of us, as far as our weight. But anyway, he starts both ways on the O-line and D-line.
Good snap.
Ooh.
Couple extra little hoppity skip in there, huh, Phil?
Yeah, that's.
But that'll work.
And
fall on it. Looks like CK is going to be down maybe around the 30-yard line.
Yeah, 32-yard line.
It's got a minute 19 left, Brian. think Central Kitsap is going to be happy with going into a 14-14 tie here at Kitsap Bank Stadium tonight.
I think you take a couple of shots, but I think
you're at midfield. Why not?
Yeah, you know, I don't know that he has the arm for the deep ball, but he could surprise us all. But they've had some success running up the middle, so you might, who knows? Keep some guessing. Is there a flag down?
No,
nope.
They're at the 35-yard line. They have 3 timeouts left. Minute 19. The whole field's open right now. I mean, if you get 10, 15 yards of play, and I don't know if they have a kicker who can kick or not, but
CK usually does, and here's what I base that comment on is that CK is a big soccer area, and so you get a lot of these kids that have been playing soccer since they were 4 years old. They can kick the ball.
So they're going to swing that out, and young man does a good job. Can't see the number, but he's
10, I believe.
Number 10, getting 10. On out of bounds. That would be Timothy Soso.
Do we have some notes for halftime entertainment? Are they what are we doing here, guys? Do we?
I think we're
Ball's
going to get
41.
So it's going to bring up second down and 4. And that took about 7 seconds. So
that's it.
Yeah.
We need that to take 25 seconds, Phil.
We need a sack.
Here we go. Got knocked down.
Knocked down.
Oh, we're going to get a roughing the passer call, I believe, on number 34.
So, kind of late hit on the quarterback, I believe.
Yep.
So that's too bad. They had him with a nice blitz. He wasn't picked up.
Roughing the passer on the defense, number 34. 15-yard penalty.
So the crowd doesn't like that,
but
I think he got a good shot on the quarterback.
Wait, did I just hear the ref? Is that the first time I've heard the ref today will turn on his mic? Or is that
No.
am I missing everything?
First time we've had the window open.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, there's a lot of hot air in this room, so we had to open the window.
Fair enough.
So now South, CK's got the ball in good position. They're on the South Kitsap 44-yard line, so we need defense to step up and make a play or two. It's going to be another pass.
We're going to have another turnover here.
So he's
Dinking
going to get
and dunking down the way.
Exactly, and there's still 53 seconds left. And I wouldn't, if I'm CK, I'd be looking at the middle of the field because I got 3 timeouts left, and I'd go 10, 15 yards down the middle and see what I can get. So South needs to be leery of that. So I'll pick up almost 5 yards there on that one.
Please reset the game clock to 55 seconds.
So they're going to put almost 2 seconds back on the clock.
A little slow on the trigger. It's all right. Put it back on to 55.
Well,
there
it's
we
not
go.
our ball. You're going to delay it a bit. But so 2 receivers each side for Central. Back to pass. Going off to the left-hand side there.
Well
and
covered. Keep him in bounds. That's all right. So it's be 3rd and short. I think they're in 4-down territory, right?
Unless the guy kicker who likes 50-yard field goals, I think, yeah. I don't know many high school kids who can do that, but they're probably out there. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. Still got 49 seconds left.
I'm going to call run play on this, guys. They've been throw heavy, and
I think you run it, get the first down, call timeout.
It's only 3 defensive linemen, 4 linebackers in for. Oh, nice play.
Nice job. I believe that's Mr. Oswego.
It's absolutely a nice play, Josiah. So 3 down linemen,
and
no problem, stop the run. So awesome play.
So CK does call timeout there, which is, of course, what you're going to do.
Great play by Josiah, though.
Yeah,
excellent play.
So his number pop in there right before the
not easy too to have somebody who's running at you, like literally cold stone stop him. Right, so
I think he picked them up.
No progress. So great defensive play by Josiah on that one for sure. Okay, so it's fourth and 1. I guess if little strategy if you're Central, maybe go for it. You still have 43 seconds. You just want the first down here, right, Phil? You're not trying to score, or maybe
you're trying to score.
You try to surprise them.
You got 2 timeouts.
Go on top.
I don't think you're going to throw it.
Well,
I think they're going to try to draw south all sides.
Maybe.
You know, you got 2 more timeouts.
Absolutely.
So, you know, it'd be like nobody move. Here we go.
Again, 3 down linemen for South.
Nope.
CK's
They're
in
just going to
shotgun.
throw it. Quick short throw. And down he goes.
Oh, I don't know. That's
short?
super
Ooh.
He's
close.
I don't think he made it.
That's super close.
That's what you call, technically, it's called a boo-boo.
That's
Didn't quite need 1 more yard.
Ooh,
Oh,
you got a
that guy
good
was too-
spot.
Well, and the ref, and frankly, the ref's a lot closer to the sticks than we are.
This
he's,
is true.
He's right next to it.
But we're right.
That was close.
But we're right.
We got a low angle, too. but where the ref was walking in, who was supposed to be spotting the ball, he was walking in. I was watching him against the yard markers. He was walking in short.
Yeah.
So
no.
that's why I was thinking he
that
was
was
short.
close. That's close for
So,
sure.
But, you know,
All I know is from 200 yards away, he looked short. But good play, good catch. First down. The last, I think the last minute and a half has taken the same time off of our Timex watches than most of the second quarter.
Timex, you're showing your age.
this is my watch.
I think most people's watches these days is an iPhone or an Android, right?
Yeah, pretty much, I think. So there's 39 seconds left on the clock. The ball's at the 34-yard line. And South would love to just keep CK from scoring at this point. I think CK has 1 more timeout left. So they got 3 receivers over on the right. Quarterback's going to roll this way. He's going to throw it out.
Oh, tough throw for a lefty.
Tough
Tough
throw.
We were
for
talking
a
about
lefty.
that. Yep.
Tough throw for a lefty.
But I have to ask, where was the defense? Because there was nobody within 10 yards of that kid.
I don't know. Tough rollout, and maybe a little quick because there, like you said, there was a lot of grass out in front of him. But
Yeah.
either way, clock stopped again. I think 0.8 seconds went off the clock.
Nah,
I'm teasing.
four-
Couple more.
It was at 39 something. So again, CK is probably going to keep. Yeah, you got to assume they're going to keep throwing the ball here. Try to get something outside. I'd be worried about a wheel out to that
Still
halfback
trips.
to the left.
Is that somebody called timeout or is there a
Someone
penalty?
called
Looks like
timeout.
a timeout. Maybe Central.
That's the last time out. So now they have to go sidelines. Or you get a first down, the clock will stop momentarily. So,
Got it.
you know. Yeah, basically South stops them in bounds twice and this drive's done. So,
Let's look at all that. Back to in our timeout here, we can also, I think I talked about the band and the cheer squad and the junior ROTC. What about the athletic med department here at South Kitsap too? I see him out there hydrating all of the players. I still think that's probably a super successful program up here at the high school and trains tons
Always.
of kids on lots of medical scenarios, generally do with athletics and physical therapy and so on.
so 2nd and 10, 3 receivers off on the right-hand side. Single back, he's in there to block. He's looking to the right. Quarterback's going to try to run.
Stay in the pocket. He's got to get rid of it.
He's still in the pocket. Did he get outside the pocket?
I don't know, but
That should be grounding.
that was the longest play in the last 6 plays. I know
Yeah.
that as far as off the clock.
But I don't think he ever got outside the pocket. I think he ran around and punched inside.
Which means he can throw wherever he wants to, right, Phil?
If he
you're
goes
outside
outside,
the pocket.
there's
if he
the
goes
flag.
outside the
There's
pocket.
the
There's
flag.
the
Yeah,
flag.
yeah.
So
So going back
Yep.
to the athletic med
Yes.
comments,
Yeah.
if you look on our
Intentional
website,
grounding.
So-
the
Number 11.
district website,
Offense.
every
5 yards from the spot of the foul.
the day or two following
Automatic loss
a
of
Seattle
down.
Seahawk,
It will
you
be
will
third
see
down.
a South Kitsap flag in the stadium where the Seahawks have played. And you know why that is?
No.
Gary Strickland, who is the head trainer for the Seattle Seahawks, is a South Kitsap grad, and he was an athletic
And
med
he was an
student here.
athletic med
Yes.
student. So
Yes.
there you go. Super popular, has been for years, even when
State
our kids went to
titles.
school here. Yeah.
Multiple state titles over the years and stuff. So, yeah, highly successful program.
So that was grounding. They threw the flag, and it's 5 yards, loss of down. 5 yards from the spot of foul, loss of down. So that's going to bring up third down and about a mile and a half.
So I'm going to challenge.
26.
I'm going to challenge myself, Brian, in the second half to come up with. I know I'm missing a group of kids that are involved somehow tonight. that I haven't thought of, and I'm
How
going
about
to
the
feel
kids
bad.
running the
But
concession stand?
yes, for sure.
I
Okay,
think,
we
I
going
think that's
tackle?
I think that's the bands, and a lot of times it's the band boosters meeting their parents.
Good play by South, though. South looks like they're playing offense, Phil. Making Central
think that-
Kitsap go backwards.
So I think that's going to be the last play. Nobody's calling timeout. CK doesn't have any. Now they're going to try to clock it with 2 seconds. No. They can't run somebody
No,
on at the last
South-
second like that.
South called timeout. I think maybe to avoid a penalty or just to make sure that they're
South called timeout?
Not for South. That would have been a penalty on CK.
Timeout, South Kitsap.
Oh, it
That
was
is the
South.
first charge
Yep.
timeout
I
of the half.
beg my
Please
pardon.
reset
CK,
the game clock to 2 seconds.
CK tried to add somebody at the last second,
Yep.
and the time would have expired. But I think South was already a little confused.
Calling
and
timeout. Well, just wanted to
calling
make
timeout.
sure.
Yep,
It's the last play of the half. Don't want to do anything silly. Make sure
exactly.
you can't take them with you, right? The timeout. So
But-
make sure that everybody's on the same page. And there's several
But remember,
maroon jerseys going back towards the goal line.
yep. Remember when the offense subs a player like that at the end, they have to hold up to give the defense a chance to
Opportunity to respond, right?
And with 2 seconds left,
Yep.
that would have been done. But again, I think South was already in the process of calling timeout when that kid started running out on the field.
Yes.
So yep. So I wouldn't. Standing in the end zone doesn't do you a lot of good. I'd be more at like the 5.
Last play of a pretty eventful, entertaining first half.
There's
Lockdown.
lockdown, and that's going to be the end of the first half.
Three guys once again.
I don't see
So-
who Big Paw got up there, but it might have been Josiah's.
So-
So we go. So
So, folks, halftime here at South Kitsap High School, and we've got a treat for you. First up, get ready to enjoy a spectacular performance from the South Kitsap Marching Band. After that, stick around for some amazing work from the talented students of the video production program. You won't want to miss it. The score is 14-all, and we will see you here for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, our band, under the direction of Mr. Grams, and our senior drum majors, Briella Morgan and Gracie Smith, junior drum majors, Annika Toimer and Kai Zhang. Tonight, the band will be performing 3 songs from their 2024 show, Fearless Women in Pop. The first song will be Confident by Demi Lovato, arranged by Tom Wallace.
Our second song will be Bad Guy by Billy Eilish, arranged by Jay Dawson. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Number 3 tonight is Graveyard by Halsey, arranged by Jay Dawson. Ladies and gentlemen, your South Kitsap marching band.
Hey SK, some of you may have noticed the new wolf head lingering around or heard the phrase fiercely committed. But what does that mean? And why the rebrand? Why the new wolf? Well, here's a little background for you on the rebrand and how you can be fiercely committed.
So we went to rebrand because as a high school, we didn't have a true identity. We had multiple wolf heads, we had multiple wolf figurines, we had multiple things that were, even our maroon wasn't the same. And so we really needed something that would unify us as one entity. If I saw the wolf head out in the community, I knew that that was South Kitsap High School, not trying to figure out if that was South Kitsap Swim and Dive, or that was South Kitsap Ag, or what it was. So we needed we needed one logo that we could all fit under.
To me, fiercely committed means doing the best you can in whatever you're doing. So for me, my goal is to be the best bookkeeper to the students of South Kitsap High School because you're my customers. But maybe to you, it means you're going to run the fastest 40-yard dash, or maybe you're going to be the best flute player. So it just has a different meaning for everybody. But for me, it's to provide the best customer service to my students.
So I think that we just need to be committed to each other. We're working on really trying to promote a safe, a kind, a responsible community, and I think that's one of those things that we need to be fiercely committed to. At the end of the day, we are a small city in this building every single day, but like I said, we have so much to offer. We have so much that we can gain out of this place that we just need to make sure that we are committed to what we want to do in this building. It might not be the academics, it might be the clubs, it might be the sports, it might be the other activities that we have, but we want to make sure that we're committed to those. It's going to end up helping our academic side of it. At the end of the day, we're trying to produce great humans who are going to go on and do awesome things.
Logan, hey, what's up? Logan, you don't look too good.
I don't feel too good.
Well, go home.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I have a test in Miss Oliver's class today and I have to pass it.
Why don't you just email her asking if you can retake the test later?
I can do that?
Logan, don't you remember what it's been like for the past few years? Just email her to ask her if you could retake the test later so you don't get her and everyone else sick. It's that easy.
Chew! Really?
Really?
Thank you so much. I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Blue.
Orange.
Pink. It feels like the room is getting like shorter, like there's less space, and then my chest gets tight.
It feels like I can't feel anything.
A lot of the times my heart rate starts picking up, and then it doesn't feel like my surroundings are real. It feels like I'm almost in a dream.
Anxiety is defined as a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
A panic attack is a sudden episode of intense fear that triggers severe physical reactions when there is no real danger or apparent cause. Yes.
No.
Now I do, yeah.
Anxiety often begins in childhood. 70% of teens struggle with anxiety or depression at some point.
About 4 to 5.
Probably since kindergarten.
I hang out with my friends, like talk to somebody if I need to, do something I love.
Distract myself.
Anxiety is real. If you need help, talk to someone you trust. Anxiety is different for everyone, and you are not alone.
Do you guys know what the homecoming theme is?
Yeah, it is some kind of costume thing.
I think it was masquerade.
Oh man, late again, let's go.
Wait.
Hey, what's up? You don't look so good.
Yeah, I was up all night studying.
You don't smell so good either.
Yeah, I didn't get around to taking a shower last night. Maybe this'll help.
Please remember, many people have asthma and other breathing problems. Please, do not use sprays.
South Kitsap has a new way to get from place to place. Kitsap Transit is offering a youth transit pass that lets you catch a ride on public transport for free.
Well, essentially, this gives the students free access to the transit system, and it gives you an opportunity to learn how to use the public transit system at no cost to you.
With the Youth Pass, you're not just limited to Kitsap Transit buses.
It actually is applicable to all of our services, so that would include our passenger ferries both between Bremerton and Port Orchard, or our passenger ferries that go to downtown Seattle.
The pass even lets you ride on services other than Kitsap Transit, opening up many options around the Puget Sound.
It is not limited to Kitsap Transit. It's pretty much available on all public transits within the state of Washington.
So it can be used to get anywhere, but who's qualified?
Essentially, the Youth Pass is available for any individual that's 18 years or younger. So whether you're a student or not, if you're 18 or younger, you have free access to Kitsap Transit.
There it is. If you're interested in the free Youth Transit Pass, you can head down to the guidance office for details, or order one for free online at myorca.com.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Hi, I'd like to cancel my mail at Newman University.
Certainly. How long would you like to cancel it for?
No, I don't think you get me. I want out. Permanently.
I'll handle this, Violet. Why don't you take your 3-hour break? Calm down, everyone. No one is canceling any mail.
Oh, yes, I am.
Well, what about our special Newman scholarships?
They can't pay for the college I'm going to.
Right. Well, what about on-campus events? I mean, 5 months ago, you were interested in Newman University.
I'm not going to Newman University. I don't want to hear anything else from you guys. No more cards, no more letters. No more emails, telephones, fax machines, Telex, FedEx, telegrams, holograms. Stop mailing me about Newman University. I'm tired of seeing it. My friends on Instagram send me memes. My family at Thanksgiving tells me about Newman. I was at the post office, right? And my mailbox was filled to the brim. And all of the letters in my box were stamped with the same message. Become a new man at Newman University. Well, I'm not going to Newman University. I don't want to be a new man at Newman University. I don't want it.
All right. It's true. Of course no one needs our mail. You think you're so clever figuring that out? But you don't know the half of what goes on here. So just walk away. I beg of you.
Is everything all right here, Postal Employee Wilson?
Yes, sir. We're just getting everything squared away. Right, Mr. Customer?
Oh, yeah. As long as I stop getting mail.
We want to welcome everybody back from halftime. What a great show we have here. And, what do you guys think about the first game we get to see this year? A lot of action.
I mean, super fun half for everybody to watch. And I also found my next group of people to be involved in a football game tonight. I just saw like 150 future Wolves come out at halftime.
South Kitsap Pee-wees.
South Kitsap Pee-wees. So
they had to parade them all in front of you to figure it out. Yeah,
that was great, but still a ton of them out there. I'm going to continue on to find some more community involvement at these games. But Phil, it was exciting first half. I cursed everything by saying it was pretty clean first quarter.
Yeah, and then there was about 14
and there's a lot of penalties. So some self-inflicted wounds on both sides from both teams, but great. What I remember most is, a great stance by South going into the halftime. Those last few plays, the Central was gaining some momentum, right? Had some nice pass plays, and at the end of the day, the Wolves pushed them back and kept them out of getting any points or even potential points going into the halftime.
Again, that was a great stand there. Great stand when they gave up the ball.
Yeah, sure.
When South fumbled and got a 3 and out, first 3 and out. What more do you want from the defense?
Nope. They did really good.
So,
hey, we were at halftime. Troy and I went down to the
control room.
To the control room, which is amazing. It really, it's professional, guys. It's amazing the equipment that they have in the kids.
I like to refer to it as the truck, like they do.
The truck,
in the big leagues, right?
The truck down there, which is actually a classroom down below us. But we saw that there was, I think, was 144 different.
155, I believe, live currently.
We had somebody from Tampa Bay that you might know, Phil, but we had all over Northwest and everything. There's the control room right there.
Kids working
buttons
hard.
and dials, and come on, kids, look up and smile. Come on.
I've gotten feedback from friends and peers in the work environment that are watching tonight and saying how impressed they are with the quality of the video, the different angles, the drone shots that the kids are providing. They can hear us fine.
The different cameras.
All the different cameras.
It's not just one camera.
So it's super fun.
Yeah.
And, you guys remember my son, a couple years ago, he was in the Peace Corps in Zambia.
He watched.
And-
Yeah,
and he was-
that looked good.
He was watching it, yeah.
And he was
Someone
watching
in
it
Africa
Zambia.
was watching it. Yeah.
And right now, my youngest is in Germany, working in Germany, and she's watching the game.
And
right
she's
now,
watching it.
so-
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Usually get a couple different countries on there. So there's this little thing called the internet, which is fantastic and allows people to watch from all over the
That's
place.
great.
So
Your kids are watching from Germany, Tampa, and
Montana too.
And Montana. My daughter is pretty much probably asleep right now because the 2-year-old twins have wiped her out. They might be up, but I'm sure she's not.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And then my son is actually down there someplace down on the field. Not in the field. He's on the sideline.
Unsettled.
Super go. So it's an all new second half. Tie 14-14. Phil, let's see what happens.
Yep, and Grogan's out there to kick off for us. South will kick. They received the ball in the first half, so. Oh, he squib kicked it, and it goes off a CK player.
Still on the ground. Covered at the 20-yard line, it looked like, Phil.
Yep.
Scrambling. So
kind of caught him by surprise.
CK got off to a little shaky start.
So shout out to former coach DJ Sigerson, too, watching on online. We appreciate that. So Central Kitsap will start out. And again, I love the fact that we have this rivalry game back.
Yeah, it's great.
This has been missing for years, and the kids all get excited. These games are always close, too. I don't care what the records are. They are always close.
Well, it's always close, and it's also, I mean, let's be honest, like the South Kitsap kids as league, they have to travel so far, and the other kids have to travel far. So it's nice to have it close for families, for everybody else. So
CK is going to go back to the running game, run up the middle, which is what they were doing in the first quarter with some success, and they're going to pick up 11 yards on that first run.
I mean, it's nice for the families, to everybody that might have a little more difficult time of traveling. And, a lot of people still work, for goodness sakes, right? So they get to a game that's close at a relatively easy time is fantastic.
Look at the visitor stands.
Lots of
Visitor
people.
stands are just about full. So
hey, Troy, what's that work thing?
Well, I mean, I know I have a niece lives in Oklahoma who has a young son that they her and her husband got to take and play the football. And it's like her worst nightmare is to get a message from the coach that says, we got to be there Saturday morning for an 8 o'clock game. Yep. And it's an hour and a half away, right?
Another run play. South stopped this one for 2 yards.
So it's nice to have it close. It's great.
And
Phil, you're right.
We've
done multiple games here. That's a great visitors' participation over there.
Yeah, we've seen where
Empty,
honestly we've seen both stands fairly empty. So here's some of our.
There's one of our outstanding cameraman.
Second in.
Second 8, maybe second 7.
So twin backs for the first time in CK's backfield. Put one motion out to left hand side, going to throw it quickly out to him. Try to. Quarterback's now, he's got nothing to do with the ball. He's going to have to get rid of it.
Oh, downfield.
Drop pass. Nice try, but drop. So some pressure put on there late. It's going to bring up third down here for CK. They need probably a good 7 yards. And, hopefully South's defense can stick up and stop them.
So a nice contained rush on that play, Phil, right? I mean, I know Central Kitsap had some time to throw the ball, but nice contained rush. Nobody got out of their lanes.
Yep.
Kind of rushed him a little bit, and the throw was a little short. So here we go.
So, again, pistol formation, 3 receivers out to the left-hand side of the field.
Right up the middle, blitz, good pressure up the middle.
There's a South Kitsap player did a nice job. Yep. Excellent open field tackle by number 8. And that's
great.
Is that Santi Herrera? I think that was number 8.
Great open field tackle, right? One-on-one in space.
Yep. Can't ask for better, so that's going to force a CK punt, which is a great way for South to start the second half. The last punt was kind of short by CK. I think it only went about 25 yards in the air. So
a little worried about the way they started. That run right up the middle where they gained a bunch of yards, but then South has been able to shut them down.
Yep.
Nice high punt. Not
too
long,
but short.
Good and high. Get away from it.
So South's kind of lucky that that forward spin going. That was going to go a while.
Get the ball on their 40-yard line.
Yep.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I made a mistake on this, but honestly, I thought that was going to be a pretty good punt. It looked pretty high. It had nice nice thud sound to it. Just kind of died. So good job. South is going to start in positive field position here.
So 40-yard line. We'll see if South can get their offense, keep it moving. Helps if you have all the players out there. So that's tight end coming in late.
Sometimes, not all the time. I mean, tomato, 10 players, 11 players.
I'd just like to see a lot of Bryce Cole right here. And that's what we're going to get right up the middle. Bounces off.
Tough running. Oh, my
11
goodness.
yards.
11 yards. Great
11
blocking
yards in a
up,
cloud of dust, I believe
great
somebody
blocking
used
up
to say.
front. Never got touched for the first 5 yards, right? So,
and then drives on through the first player that touches them. So
it says a lot about our interior line, and
yes.
led by Trey, who we mentioned before. Trey's a big fella. He's a 3-year starter, and he knows how to be a road grader.
Yep.
Great job. And
all seniors up on the front line for South. So showing tonight, it's very impressive to watch their run game.
Yeah,
and
here we go again. Up the middle this time, he's going to gain about 3 yards. So,
and I mean this in the most respectful way. Nothing tricky about their run game so far.
No.
Block it man on man and let them go and pick a hole. So
hat to hat,
it's fantastic. It's all quick. It's all quick hitters.
So Bryce is going to come on out for a rest here.
He deserves that. Keep him fresh. We're going to need him.
So South's moving the ball.
A lot of run behind Bryson, but another running back here. I'm going to pitch out to left.
Got a blocker.
Get around the end.
Got a good
he
block.
does get around the end.
Good moves.
And that's number 1, Bowden Harvey.
Nice run, Bowden.
So he's going to be right at the first down marker. I think they're going to give it to him.
So the left pulling guard, Joe I think it's Pangelenin out there, was leading the block. Big fella out, leading the sweep. Good on you.
So 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line for South Kitsap. This is exactly how we need to start.
All these kids are such great athletes, aren't they? I mean, there's the left guard pulling. He's banging heads in the middle. I was like, nope, I'm going to go run outside and catch myself a DB.
Man motion for South. We're going to run up the middle.
Little option play. Ooh, nice play by Central Kitsap linebacker.
Not a lot of places
good hit.
to go.
That's a good hit.
So, yep. So that was Bowden Harvey again, I believe, with the run. And, honestly, he runs more straight up than Bryson does. There's a definite difference there in their running. He might be a little bit quicker. That's why they try to get him on the outside.
A little different look to CK.
Yep.
2nd and 11. Haven't had a lot of negative yard plays today, so not behind the sticks a whole lot.
Quick pass play, quick outies. Started to run before he had it.
Yeah.
Intended for number 7.
That's a hard thing not to do.
Yep. So that's Noah Porter. Ball was there, just,
Nice ball by Franklin. He'll get it back. No, keep your head up high and try it again. So just one play.
Yep, and you get some yardage on this play, and you're going to go for it on 4th down anyway. So,
again, Franklin looks so poised in the pocket back there. Nice, calm, and he's been clean most of the night, right? So great protection
Troy,
up front.
Careful what you say here. We don't want any jinxes here.
Okay. Well, that's fair.
He throws a pick,
That's
I'm throwing you out the window,
That's
Troy.
fair.
Nope, but he does throw it down to receiver's feet. He can't get rid of that one quickly.
All right.
Yeah, I think he didn't quite have the handle on that one.
Yep.
So, no, maybe punt team or they'll go for it. I don't know. See what happens.
From here, I think we'll
coach's
go
decision
punt.
here.
Yeah.
This is a punt. You've got 11 yards to go, kind of midfieldish. You play field position. Your defense has stepped up the game a bit.
And Central has not had super positive offensive progression since their second drive, right? They scored their first drive and their second drive and has been stalled since then, correct?
Pretty much. So,
yeah.
Again, go ahead and play the field position game.
South is going to take a timeout. They were trying to figure something out there, and the clock was running down. So rather than take a 5-yard backwards penalty.
I think they're trying to draw them off sides. They're trying to see if they get CK to come, and then they go for it on 4th and 5. Versus 4th and 10 and a half. So that's what it looked like to me, is that because nobody was moving on the line.
So BP, did you count South Kitsap flags around the community today? I did not. I saw some out there.
I didn't.
I still love that when they kick them out in the fall time at the beginning of the school year.
Absolutely. I know they were there. I saw something online of a post and things like that, but I had to travel to Kent today. I was gone most of the day. Didn't get a chance to drive around town.
Got it. But super fun to see them around town, and especially downtown. They line our downtown area.
There was something about that they were hoping that CK would be driving through downtown and see, a couple hundred SK flags. Yeah, great tradition that started here a couple years ago.
We're back to punt. And
I'm going to like that.
It's going he picks up at the 5 and
nice
he's tackled at the 8.
That was great. I don't think the Central Kitsap player had a choice. I think that ball was going to die, Phil.
Yeah, I do. I thought it was a good punt.
Yeah, it was a great punt. So nice situational punting there. I mean, he was clearly aiming towards the corner over there, but no, good execution. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? So they're at the 3, and they could have been at the 1. So
I'm going to call it the 9, maybe the 8.
8.
So.
Hey, it's way at the end of the. I'm giving you an excuse. Way at the other end of the field.
Good execution by South Specialty Teams.
I'm looking over at the markers. Troy's trying to find out.
We should be using the kids who are providing us with this nice screen.
I'm looking at the monitor, not trying to see down there, because all I can see is some ants that look like they have jerseys on.
Man motion.
Ooh, high snap.
He run off to the left-hand side, south there, but. Going to give about 3 yards.
So yeah, I think I'm trying to recollect, but I believe Central scored on their first 2 drives. They had the ball, they went up and down the field, and they haven't scored since. They got close to halftime or threatened a little bit, but South pushed them back. So
it's been a second and 6
since those first couple drives. It's they've stiffened their neck.
So CK comes on out. They're going to have 2 backs in the backfield. Watch for one to go out and get a quick pass out to him, swing pass to him. Or they're going to go cross-buck and run it up the middle.
They did. That was an old school X. We'd call it an X cross or a box cut, or I've seen it called all kinds of things. Cross-buck, whatever it was. But they have not lined up with 2 backs in the backfield a whole lot tonight, have they?
You don't see that much anymore. I used to call it being a non-offensive player. I used to call it just tackle the guy with the ball. But
so it's going to bring up 3rd down.
But that was back with leather helmets and no face masks, which again leads us to we have faces for radio.
So 3rd down and a couple inches. So this is a big one. I mean, if South can get some penetration and stop them here, you're probably not going to go for it.
Yeah, and Central
on your own 18.
Not on your own 18 for sure. So they have two backs again in the backfield. See if we got the cross-buck coming again, or a version of that.
So somebody's called timeout.
Delay of game.
Oh,
that hurts.
That hurts.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one for Central.
So waiting.
This is the previous play before, but again, really cool camera work by the truck downstairs, and the kids on the field that are bringing those shots back up to us. So
that's going to bring up your 3rd down 5. That's going to change your play call a bit.
Yeah.
Last time it was 3rd and 5 down here. I think we scored a touchdown.
Hey, should we call the pick 6 play again?
Nah.
I wouldn't mind it, but we'll see what happens. No, he's going to run it.
Oh, he's got blitz package in there.
Oh,
nice play.
Almost same guy.
Yep, same guy. Same
Number
play.
3.
Awesome pressure. Great defensive call by whoever sent in the call. Somebody on the coaching staff, but fantastic blitz call. He came in untouched. Good pressure. Forced an early throw.
Fourth down and 5. So here comes the punt team for CK. And again, I think we're going to wind up with the ball. He's only going to punt it out to about the 35-40-yard line.
He can just fair catch it and end up with good field position.
Great defensive
we only have
stance.
1 back. We normally have 2. I'm not sure what's going on here.
And they may be going for it, going after it.
Yep.
Didn't touch him.
Well,
but
not even going to go hit the 40.
Get out of the way. There you go.
Good bounce for CK.
So it's still going to be right at the 50. So short
Inside.
field again for South.
Good field position again and outstanding. See, good rush threw him into. That ball might even been a little tipped right there.
It was a
Looked
little
like
wobbly.
Came out a little. Looked like I threw it. Came out a little wobbly.
No, it went more than 10 yards.
That's fair.
So South will start 1st and 10 from the 50. Let's see if we can punch it in. It'd be nice to see South get a couple scores and start to open this up.
I just got told that a couple more people from the outer world that are tuning in. A certain sister of mine up in Everett, she's tuned in, watching. Says we're doing great, but she has to say that because she's my big sister.
Yeah.
So
she's on payroll.
She's on payroll.
Another run kind of up the middle. We're going to gain about 3 yards. Guys, I'm not seeing Bryson Clay in here.
I don't.
No, I'm not seeing him. I don't know if he got injured or.
Well, he's been awful busy. Oh, there's a couple of cuties waving hi to their friends and family.
So, again, fun having all the peewees here.
It's so cool to see these little girls that look up to the older the high school girls, and they do such a nice job of being positive role models.
And involving them in everything. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, going to be a 2nd down 6 for South.
Franklin picked it out,
Keeps it.
It was an option play.
Yep, he's unfortunately going to lose about 3-4 yards. So, we're going to have 3rd and 10 coming up. So a nice job by CK defense. It was certainly a read option. He pulled it out, kept it, and actually I think CK was pretty much in a run formation. Would have liked to seen us drop back and pass there. Would have been good, but I think we're going to see it now. So we have 2 receivers on the right, plus a H-back on the right. 1 receiver on the left.
Plenty of
wide
time.
Open receiver.
That's just
nice move.
Getting a block
touchdown downfield.
He's gone.
That's touchdown. That's K. That's Tommy
Frey.
Tommy Free.
The offensive line allowed him time to look around and saw his receiver wide open, and then he made a couple of nice moves to take it the rest of the way.
Nice block downfield. Here's the pass.
Look at that ball.
Bingo.
Again, right there is open, makes that one cut, and now look, he's getting some blocking downfield.
Nice block downfield by a couple of receivers. His teammates bringing out. Oh, jumped again every time. So perfectly. I mean, I think that's the coaches will have a lot of positive things to say about that play, right?
Yep.
Great blocking, nice ball, run after the catch, all the receivers downfield blocking. That's whiteboard material, right? So that's a perfect.
So here's the extra point. It's up and it's good.
Yeah, the coaches will show that on the films this weekend and just say, okay, here is why we coach you to, downfield making those blocks every single time, because there was 2 key blocks
100%.
that there was no question he's not in the end zone.
Right.
Yep. So great job by South Kitsap. And,
Hey, third quarter with 3:39 left in this third quarter. South Kitsap Wolves 21, Central Kitsap Cougars 14. How about that, boys? I think it's time for my disclaimer that I have to give every time. The 3 of us are from South Kitsap. We've all lived here a long time. We volunteered to do this announcing. We love to do it. It's a lot of fun and helps out. And but admittedly,
we're a little biased.
We're biased. We try to point out and we say about good plays about the other teams and everything. But if you think we're biased, well, it's probably because we are. We try not to be, but we're South Kitsap broadcast. So hey,
we say we a lot more than we probably should. Like we went down the field, or we.
Yeah. Hey, do you guys notice peeking through the trees across the field here is the moon? I don't know if we can get any camera shots on that, but it's a beautiful.
I thought you were going to say it was Tavia looking through the woods over there.
And it might be.
Here's the kid South goes to the squib again. He hits the CK player.
Oh,
it's bubbling.
Yeah,
he does the right thing and jumps on it.
Don't try to pick it up at that point in time. Just fall on it.
Yep.
Coaches are going, fall on it.
Wow. Okay. Now we're
clean the wax out there.
Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. Brian gets a little excited when we get a lead. So, as we all do, and again, folks, bang for the buck. There's no better thing on a Friday night to do than come on out, support your community, support your future workers in the community, which are these kids. I think we figured out 400 to 500 kids involved in this.
Right. Easy.
So
easy. Yeah. So this is just the platform, right? This is awesome. So
CK starts at the 31, and they go in motion. It's going to be run play off the left.
Boom.
And it stopped.
Going nowhere.
That went backwards. They might give him the line of scrimmage if he's lucky, but that went nowhere.
Stuffed.
You know, some of those plays where you say they didn't have a chance, that was one of those plays. So
Jasper Pedro in on the stop. So again, up until this point, I'm not sure. I don't have the stats for this game, but Jasper's been leading South Kitsap with an average of 8 tackles per game. He was in on that tackle for sure.
So pass play coming on up, open receiver in the middle.
Just a good rush up the middle,
run, and he's
a fantastic stop.
He's not going anywhere, and that's going to be a sack. Did he get the line of scrimmage?
I don't know. It's pretty close.
There's a flag down here. We have
let's not be
some
going
pushing
doing
and
that.
shoving.
It's all right. I'm afraid they might get the second person in this one, and not the first one.
They usually do.
I was watching the TV monitor.
Let's see what
Maybe
we
they'll
get.
be offset.
Don't like to see that. People are playing hard, and emotions are high, but you can't start pushing them. And Coach, rightly so, brings out the player from South Kitsap that was doing a little push and have a little talk with him, calm him down, get him back out there so he can contribute in a positive way.
You know, he's we'll see what the play is here.
Hopefully they
what the
go
call is.
offsetting penalties both ways. Coaches talk to their players.
Got some hard
Calm it
coaching
down.
there.
Yep.
It's good. So we'll see what happens. And I didn't see the whole.
No, you saw the pushing and shoving that was going on.
It definitely was
hopefully-
both sides, but you know, you're absolutely right that 9 times out of 10 the retaliation, the second push is the one that gets called.
Yep. So we'll see what the call is.
Call here.
So nope, it's against.
All right, well, circle the wagons again and blow them up. Not the end of the world. Just stop the drive, but that's.
But I think that'll get South fired up though. Also, you know.
Yeah, and I
pick up your teammate.
There was the 9 out of 10 times I saw the whole thing, and it was the retaliation, which you know I understand that gets you frustrated, but as soon as you do it back, that's what the refs see.
Yep. So 1st and 10 for CK. And they're going to run off the left-hand side. South is there. It's going to gain about 5 yards, though.
Nice little run.
Yeah.
Right, I thought they had it bottled up better than that, but found a little bit of room over there on the side. Wow, I haven't noticed it. I've been too busy watching, but there's only 2 minutes left in the quarter, so been going by pretty quick. 2:22 left in the third quarter.
They shouldn't be stopping the clock here.
Do you think it has to go out of bounds, or did they not stop it going out of bounds? They stopped.
I can't remember the high school rules, to be honest with you. They changed some of them, but
balls on the ground.
Balls on the ground.
I think South's got the ball.
South has the ball.
That's
was clear.
That just looked like a tough exchange. I'm not sure the running back.
That's a good play.
Yeah,
it's called a fumble recovery play.
Not sure. Oh, look at that. Looks
there.
like we got some local, maybe local either active military or vets here, Brian.
Could be.
RTC,
They're here.
Yep.
Some vets in the stands. Yep.
Yep, for sure. Thank you, gentlemen, for your service.
All right, so South Kitsap has the ball first.
Yeah, that ball. There was the replay. Thanks, guys, downstairs, and that ball was just never secured. It was just was botched from the beginning. So I'm not sure the running back ever had it.
So again, we 1st and 10, and no Bryson Clay.
Yeah, I'm looking on the sidelines, Phil. I don't. First of all, I don't see number 24 Bryson down there, and he's definitely not on the bench. So
this is Bowden Harvey as the running back.
Yep, nice run up the middle.
And he's going to pick up about 5 yards.
Not sure where Bryson is, and you guys might be able to help me out on 24, but it's not out there.
So
we need a nice, consistent drive here, Phil. Take us into the fourth quarter.
Eat some clock.
Eat some clock.
Put some points on the board.
Put some points on some board, and Central's defense has been on the field a lot this quarter. So
here we go. Here's a pitch play.
Nice cut.
Back on
nice
in.
cut.
Yep.
Run to daylight.
He's going to get outside.
He tried real hard to stay in bounds.
You don't have to stay in bounds. It's way too early in the game. We're only up by
I know.
Just get the first down.
Trey with the big center downfield blocking, just pancake somebody. So good.
The big fella.
Good job, everybody blocking downfield. You never know because, South's backfield's been running really hard, and I love all the blocking downfield.
I think I saw Trey blocking when he was a kindergartner.
Really?
Heading to lunch.
So get away of his pizza pocket, right?
That's
Gotta
right.
So
Great
two
kid,
receivers
great
to
kid.
left, man coming in motion. Going to be a pitch play out to the far side of the field.
Got some blockers
Getting
out
some
there.
Speed out there. He's going to get the first down, plus
then
a lot
some.
more, and then cuts it back.
Oh, another nice run.
Run
Ooh,
down,
ouch.
way down to the 15,
Get up.
15-yard line.
All right.
That hurt
So-
Brian's knee.
Oh, that hurt.
So I did see Bryson call himself out after a play in the third quarter. Looked like he was able to walk off
this.
field.
Watch this run. He run pretty straight up and
Sounds
down,
straight,
but look at him go. Turned on speed, little move, head juke. There we go.
Little sugar shake.
Good. I'm glad they didn't show him his knee getting bent because that just about killed me up here.
Great run by Thomas.
So nice job by Tommy. We got first and 10 from about the 15-yard line.
Clock's
15,
ticking down. They'll
16-yard
get the
line.
play off, but there's about 25 seconds left.
So this is going to be
This
another
quarter.
run up the middle. He bounces outside, try and take it all the way out. It's going to get down to
There's
about
a
the
whole
10.
lot of nothing there. Number
That's all right.
4 for CK's got some orange wrap. I thought when he came bouncing out, I thought the ball was on the ground, but it was his shoes.
So that's going to take it down to the about the 6-yard line. So that's a game of 5. I think
And they're
that's the-
coming down to the positive side of the field for us, Phil.
There's some
And
great
that's
fans
the
right there.
end of
So
the third quarter.
there's the end of the third quarter. South Kitsap being able to be the only team to put some points on the board. So 21-14, South Kitsap.
And then for that third quarter, I mean, I clearly, I know they also scored more points, but that was a definitive win for the third quarter for the Wolves.
Absolutely.
Controlled the ball
Absolutely.
a lot.
Absolutely. You got to, again, you talk about, watching film in the next couple of days and things, both the coaches as well as they will point out to their players. That's what you want to do. You want to control that clock, control that ball, and it's hard for CK to score, their offense to score, when they're not on the field.
Not on the
Exactly.
field. Not on the field a ton. Oh, did I lose it?
I think we're good.
Not on the field a ton, and outside of a couple, mistakes by South on some penalties, up they go. But positive yardage. Where are we at, Phil? We're on the what'd you say? 10-yard line, 11-yard line going in.
Yep,
First
we're on
down.
the 11, second down and 6.
Wow, look at how close they are, Brian and Phil. I mean, like to us in relative. I know the screen's great too. but
I'll quit watching the
like
screen.
So folks,
Hey,
the booth
I
is
want to jump real
located
quick here, guys.
in
This is a remote camera. They're moving around. They're actually able to go over on this CK side, and it shows some of their players and
For
fans
sure,
and excitement
100%.
and things like that. But again, that's not something you
So-
normally see. So here we go.
Man coming in motion to the right-hand side. Wide
Quick
side of the
pitch.
field pitch. Brings it back up the middle.
Fumble.
Fumble. And
Oh.
right into CK hands.
Oh, I think that's Central's ball.
It is, absolutely. It went right to their hands.
Oh,
so,
tough break, and it went right into the CK player.
So it's going to be CK ball at the 3-yard line.
All right, time to
So-
stiffen up again for the defense. So unfortunate play, little stall in the offensive plan there. Turnovers are at any level they're never good, right? So
I gotta say though, this
Pick
is really not to be straight up honest. This is a sloppy game for South. They are not hanging on to the ball. They have had way too many fumbles.
there we go.
And they're going to need to clean it up, and hopefully they can. But let's see if defense can stop CK right here. Get the stop, handoff coming out to the right-hand side.
Good pursuit.
Yep, going to stop him after 2, so stop him at the 5-yard line. That's what we need. Just stop him and get the ball back.
Well, again, I thought there was a little more room out there. Closed down quick.
Real
Didn't
quick.
They, Phil?
They shut down that corner. And that's, of course, the key, what you want to do. You coach that, and you would think you see it on film, you see it on TV, a lot of different games. The offense shuts down that corner, and all of a sudden they have a huge advantage.
So
a lot easier said than done, but that defense has to push those guys going around the end back in where you got support and help.
2nd and 8, and they have 3 receivers over on the short field, right side of the field. One coming back in motion here. That's tight end coming in, going to run it, try to run it straight up the middle,
Man,
and then
not
again,
much.
not going there. Gaining
Tough
a
yard right up the middle.
Big number 70.
So number 70 would be
He's plugged some holes tonight.
Andrew.
And Josiah's
Yeah,
back
number
in
70,
the game too.
Phil.
Josiah,
Number 70.
Josiah's back in the game too, so he probably has a little bit of extra motivation from.
So third down and 7.
Maybe get some good pressure. Here comes a blitz off the corner.
Another run.
Yep.
The ball. No, not on the ground, but they stopped him for no gain, maybe a foot.
Josiah again.
Down. So.
There's Bryson back on the sidelines.
All right. Bryson's back there. Looks like he's okay.
Maybe got something taped up, thigh or something. I don't know.
Maybe a
can't
cramp.
tell. A cramp,
Maybe
absolutely.
It's a night out there.
Get a little hydration, pump back up, because we haven't seen him in the third quarter, have we? In the game.
Yeah, we saw him in the third quarter.
Okay.
But then, like I said, he came out. He called himself out after a play, and see what South gets here.
So stay away from it.
Well, now you can go after it. Now you can go after it.
Yeah, well, I couldn't tell if he touched it or not. It looked like he did, but I wasn't sure.
He touched it. It should come back a little bit, shouldn't it, Phil?
It should come back.
I think the ref's all
over it. But once the ball is touched by the kicking team.
There's that incredible South Kitsap band, 100+.
So you can you can pick it up, and even if you fumble it, it still goes back to where the ball is touched at the worst.
Oh, because they didn't physically down it.
Right.
Gotcha.
So
if it hits him in the back, it's a free ball. And
it's a free ball,
there.
and you know,
unless
so
they
you can
physically possess it and stop it.
But then it's a dead ball.
Yeah. On the other team, yeah.
So that's why you see some of these pro players who will hang around a little bit. And Bryson's back in the game, so he's going to gain 2. But
I did notice that Bryson had 2 hands on the football that time. So maybe he's just got to get the shock back in the system. But it was covered up. Had it like a loaf of bread. So yeah, I don't know. We're not sure what happened to Bryson, but he was out for a couple series for sure. Back in the game.
Good to see him back in there.
Yep.
Here we go. Another handoff to him.
I'm sure Franklin's real more comfortable with him handing it off the back there, but he's going
to pick up about 5 there, so it's going to be third and about 3.
There's like a maroon wave when he runs the ball up the middle between all the offensive linemen up, and it's almost like he's pushing them or pulling them through. But it's, last couple of years we've watched a lot of these games. That's the best running attack that I personally have seen by a significant margin.
Absolutely.
True? Yeah.
So there you go again. There's another hole there.
That's just great.
And he's going to break it on out.
Literally wasn't touched to the 10-yard line. Great blocking up front. Great run. Good eyesight. Running to grass or turf. But
so that's going to be about 22 yards, and he's going to
just wasn't
make
touched.
it first and goal from the 8.
You know who's not pleased to see him running? CK defense.
Yeah, so CB's.
It's like, oh man, that guy's a load. He's coming back.
Yep.
And full head of steam too. So
and a little bit fresher.
Yeah.
So had a little bit of a break. So first and goal for South Kitsap from the CK 8-yard line.
Oh, bad snap, fall on it. Nope, Franklin picked it up.
Franklin picked it up, move on in, and picks 4 yards up. So it'll be second goal.
Flag in a random place. Usually signifies holding, but I didn't see any.
Well, we don't always
anybody back there. Yeah, or it came in really late.
Well, it's right down about the. What was it? About the 8-yard line.
Yeah.
So it's going to be first and goal from the 18-yard line. So make it a little bit more difficult.
That's all right. I'm still confident. South's been having a lot of success running the ball.
They're coming from the 15-yard line, so it must have been upfield a little bit. So
this is just a hiccup. Just a hiccup.
Again, first and goal, 15-yard line. South has that man coming in motion. And we're going to hand it straight up the middle. This one's going to be stopped for about a 1-yard gain. So
that's all right. That was a positive play for Central. D lineman did a good job. I'm still confident, and they've had a lot of success running both ways, actually, right? And including up the middle. So still confident. See, what is it, second nines or second and 14? So it's second goal.
Second goal.
Second goal. Because they started on the 7-8 yard line, Phil?
Yeah, I think it was the 9, 8, 7, something like that. So yeah, somewhere in there. So
4 down territory, Phil.
I don't know what the kicker's like.
Yeah,
you might want to give.
That's fair point.
Go up by 2 scores. So
rolling out to the right. Still got time.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh,
incomplete.
That almost got bobbled into a touchdown for.
That was a dangerous pass and probably not the best decision.
Dangerous pass, but he's got a lot of confidence in his receivers.
Yep, but I still think that could have cost us a chance at some points, but it didn't. So,
I say they're going to run the ball here. I think they're coming to the wide side here. Maybe something off tackle, but I don't know. Just a gut feeling.
They're going to have to control the end here.
They put it in the middle, so there's no wide side anymore. But I was agreeing with you a little bit there, Troy, when they had it all the way at the far end. So 3rd and goal.
Nope. South Kitsap's going to call timeout. So Franklin Fox did not like something that he saw, or the coach was signaling to him something that they didn't like, and you're going to get coached here. And
so one of the things with this is, it's not just your kicker. You can sit here and practice and practice and practice, but you have to have a long snapper who can get that ball back pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't have an arc on. It's got to come back. It's got to be accurate.
First kid on the bus.
Don't know if I haven't seen South that much, so I don't know what it looks like on field goal. So, but we will see.
It's coordinated.
And some of it's probably going to depend on how many yards they get. If they're close to the 1, close to the 2, or if they're where they're at now.
I'm expecting an explosive play here. It's 3rd and 14. Their last 2 plays haven't gained them a lot of net yardage, so I'm expecting an explosive play here.
They have 8 guys in the box, so.
Well, they did run it to the right, so maybe they are just playing for a field goal, Phil, or just going for it.
There's a flag on the field, so we'll see what this is.
That's generally in the holding area, isn't it, Phil?
It's right at the line of scrimmage, so could be hold, could be offsides, yeah. But I agree that I think it's in the area of holding. But see if we can have some,
got to pick these
get
flags
some
up.
luck. Roy's picking up.
Get it going, gentlemen.
So. Again, I don't understand what the long conversation is.
Or there might be multiple penalties on the play.
I don't think so. There's only one
flag.
flag.
They're kind of walking towards its. Oh no, he's going to start walking backwards.
I think they're trying to figure out if CK wanted the penalty or not.
Oh, gotcha.
So now we have 3rd and goal from the 24.
So
the 26.
I have no idea the kicking range of our kicker, but that's probably out of field goal range. I mean, I know it's only 3rd down, but is it 4th down territory?
I'm still holding on to my explosive play. We were right. They did run a right hand, so let's see if Franklin's got.
I take a look at this and I sit there and go left hand side where he's at right now is pretty well open, but we have to block, and we don't get blocking for the first time. So now I'd punt.
That's okay. I'm glad Franklin didn't do something crazy or silly there and just throw the ball up and for potential interception. So sometimes, I know there's, a punt is an actual play in football, right? So sometimes it's not always what you want him to do, but it is a play.
But the last one was pretty good, so got him, calm down in that position.
Worst case scenario, I think they're going to pin Central Kitsap back in the, pretty deep.
That's what they're going to try to do, yeah. So hopefully we can. There
we go.
Right in the corner, off the side of his foot a little bit.
Yeah, and out of bounds. So it's not a good punt. Honestly, it's about a 20-yarder. But no return.
Yep,
so
22-yard line.
So
Central Kitsap's going to have 80 yards to march with 5:40 left in the fourth period here at Kitsap Bank Stadium and Ed Fisher Field. Do I have that right, Brian?
Perfect.
There we go.
I don't know if we can get any of our cameras get a shot of the moon up there, but I mean, I think that favors the Wolves, isn't it? For howling
crazy.
Wolves and.
So 1st and 10, they have 3 receivers over on the right-hand side. Plenty of time in this game. They need to put together a sustained drive, though. They're going to run. And the Wolves are going to stop it.
We talked about adjusting, and again, I think that the Wolves' defense has adjusted significantly because remember that first quarter? CK was having their way running the ball up the middle, and South has responded and shut that down for the most part.
Nice stop by Santiago Herrera in the last play, number 8 for the Wolves.
So gave up about 3 yards, brings up 2nd and 7. Again, 2 receivers on the right. Going to be another pass play.
Pass was going to run out. He's got all kinds of room to.
Ooh,
that's
incomplete
okay.
pass.
Yep. Boy, quarterback had all kinds of room out there to the right, didn't he, Phil?
He
Not
sure
going to question
did,
him, but there was some room out there.
And he had a blocker out there. He had his tight end out there as a blocker, and but brings up 3rd down, 3rd and 7.
I mean, Pickard, you might have been able to get a couple yards out there, running away.
Doubt it. Have you
With
seen
the
me?
new knee? Now you got the new bionic knee. You're
have
good.
you seen me run lately?
No.
Neither.
Or ever. Or ever. Here we go. Oh, good play. Oh, Josiah had him wrapped up.
Gonna have to get him. Now he's gonna get the 1st down.
Oh, there we go. That's an extra 15.
He was quite a bit out of bounds there. That's too bad.
The flag's quite a way out of bounds too. I think the flag hit the South Kitsap team.
So that I think is going to tack on 15 yards at the end of that play.
Yep.
That's too bad, too, because Josiah had him wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Just he was able to escape and get away.
When did they start giving numbers of who the penalty on in high school?
High school, they did that a few years ago.
I don't like it.
We just don't give it. Here.
No, I'm not saying we are.
Yeah.
But I just, you
don't need it.
You don't need it in high
school.
Looks like Arnie Williams in on the tackle there, big number 76, right in the middle of the defense.
So it's ball's up, placed at the 40-yard line. So there's about 4:27 left to go. This is probably 4-down territory for CK, I would think. They're on the positive side of the field, but see if South can stop them. Going to go back to the pass.
Rolling right for a lefty. Oh, makes a tackler miss.
He's shifty. He's going to gain about 1st down.
Oh, got somebody down over there on South. He's hurt.
Yep.
I didn't see what happened.
He just, I think when he dove, he got hurt. So
CK coaches and athletic men are right there with him. Came right to him.
So
I couldn't tell if it was a contact or a non-contact injury, but he was
shadowing the quarterback, and he made a attempt to make a tackle and missed, and looks like he's in a little bit of pain. I hope he's okay. That's. Yep.
It's always a concern for the kids, but we're also really confident that there's a lot of people on staff around here, and the central Kitsap staff, which is the closest at the particular time, we're all over it, calling for help and going right to the kids' attention.
It's one of those things that nobody wants to see their student athletes.
Nope.
you don't care what team they're on, really. I mean, we've seen here, we've been doing this for, about 10 years now. We've seen, some kids opposing teams. I mean, you just want all these kids to leave in good shape.
For sure.
They're doing it for fun, love of the sport.
And I'm sure they're taking triple precautions over there, so just waiting. They're
going to take all the time they need to make sure that, before they move, before anything.
Yeah, there's, top-notch athletic med staff and students. They also, there's always a doctor here. And then, of course, in this case, in South Kitsap, they have South Kitsap Fire and Rescue Crew, medics that are always here, too, should they be needed. Hopefully they will not be needed here.
It looks like he's sitting up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, that's
working on his legs, I think.
Working on legs, I think. And, again, hopefully it's nothing critical.
Looks like it's I think it's Pedro Jasper.
Other way around.
Jasper Pedro. Down on
number
the field
34. He's had kind of a quiet, excellent game. He's only a sophomore, but he's had a real nice game, been on lots of tackles. There we go. There's the moon, filtered by a tree. Nice shot, guys.
So it looks like he's sitting up from our standpoint, maybe corresponding and reacting to coaches or people that are over there with him, which is a great sign.
We have our South Kitsap Athletic Director, Lindsay Foster, that she's walking in over here just to check things out and say, what do you need? She's been a great addition to the athletic department. Former SK athlete and star athlete years back. Played some college basketball. Good to have her back home.
Always great to see these South Kitsap graduates return here, but right now I think everybody's attention and is where it needs to be, which is great. But like I said, the nice thing is it's not like he's out cold or anything. And hopefully it's nothing major with the leg, because we can see him moving his extremities, his arms, and everything.
They're
lifting
picking him up.
So
great to see that.
Yeah. Nice round of applause from the the CK bench and cheerleaders and of course the hometown crowd as well. Give them a nice round of applause and just hoping and best wishes to Jasper. Making sure that
it looks like he's going to walk off the field. So
that's fantastic. He's walking a little gingerly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't know. I don't want to speculate if it was either.
It looked lower
neck.
body, but who knows and things. But he was hurting. He was hurting.
Yeah.
Coaches, doctor, athletic med are all there, taking care of him. He's only a sophomore. That's a big kid.
He's
powerful
he's
kid.
A big young man.
Good for you. Good for you, big guy. I'm glad you're walking off. It's good to see that.
Good to see that. And they'll take a look at him on the sidelines and everything. And
we don't have a medical tent in the high school, do we?
Nope. Just get
all right, back to the action. So Phil, the reset here. It's 1st and 10. A couple stumbles on South, couple good plays by Central, and there's 4 minutes left, 4 minutes 10 seconds left, and we're at a 21-14 game.
Yep, South has to step it up and
keep them out of the end zone.
4 good plays right here. First, it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and they're gain some yards. Wow, he's inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line. So
that was an explosive play coming out of the
timeout. Yep. And that's, basically what they were doing in the first quarter. So they went back to something they had seen before. So going to be 1st and goal from, I believe it's about the 6.
Right on spot. I just heard the announcers onto the 6.
So snap, another handoff right up the middle, and he's in. So that's going to make it 21-20. And again, these games have always gone down to the wire. I don't care. You can be 10-0 and 0-10, and they're going to go down to the wire. And that's why I love, I love these games. These CK, SK games, they're just great. Lots of fun.
So, like most high school PATs, this is not a given, right? The guy's got to snap the ball. The kid's got to catch the ball, place it, and then of course kick. And so a lot has to happen on these point afters.
First thing is you need to get all the kids out there.
Yes.
So
it's a big kick.
So,
yeah.
These are not automatic.
Great shot.
Snap, the hold. Boom.
That's good.
Really good kick, though. Straight through.
So 21-21, 3:34, and South will get the ball.
3.5, and it's a tied ball game, boys. This is fun. This is fun. I mean, again, our bias here, we'd love for South to be up by 21, but they're not, and it's tied, and it's a great high school game.
So I don't want to
play of this run. Just takes it right up the middle, powers himself through. Again, he doesn't get hit for the first 2 or 3 yards, so.
Had a little momentum going on.
I don't want to jump to conclusions because South has really been able to move the ball tonight. There's a couple self-inflicted wounds down to the goal line, but are either one of you up to speed on your high school overtime football rules?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, good. I'm glad somebody
Yeah,
is.
I am too, but I'm going to let Phil explain it.
But let's wait till we get there, if we get there. I don't think we're going to get there.
They go from the 10, don't they?
What?
Four play?
25.
No? 25. Oh, 25.
Do they put a runner on second? Oh wait,
so.
no, that's.
I think they use 2 footballs maybe or something like that. So
that's church league slow pitch softball and
Major League Baseball.
And Major League Baseball.
After the 4th one, it's a soccer ball. So back to return. It'd be interesting to see if they kick off that deep again because.
See if he gets a sand wedge out again or kicks it off.
So he's going to go short.
Yep, sand wedge.
And let
kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, I think he
it's
took
good.
it,
No,
but that's
just
all right.
throw it out of
But
bounds.
that's okay.
If it had just gone out of bounds, it would have been South would have had better possession. But that's okay. So South will start at the 33-yard line.
Plenty of time, Phil. 3:30.
Plenty of time. You don't even have to go hurry up offense.
No.
You just need to run your offense cleanly and make good decisions with the ball.
Comes out live. Bryson's still staying in the game, so Bryson's back in.
Yep. He's your workhorse. I mean, you got plenty of time to just go right to him.
Yep. Starting off with a negative play.
I think they're going to give him a line of scrimmage. But I don't think we'll run that side because they haven't been having a lot of luck that side.
No.
We've tried, either up the middle or the right side, but.
Well, I can tell you this: whatever happens, we need South to possess the ball for the rest of the game. We don't want to give this back to Central Kitsap at any point in the time.
So South starts now with 3 receivers over on the right-hand side, and they're going to go for a pass play.
Ooh.
You're going to say they're both going for the ball. That was good coverage on CK's part.
Good coverage. It was also a good pass, so it stops the clock with 2:50 left.
So it's going to bring
important
up
third down.
3rd and 10, and they're at their own 33. So South will start with 1 receiver far right, 3 receivers over on the left-hand side, which is the short side of the field.
They do have the wide side of the field open. See if they attack the wide side. So Franklin's going to go back to pass.
They are going wide side, and nice tackle by CK, and they're going to pick up about 6 yards in that play, so up to the 40.
They're going to have to punt this away.
Yep. CK's going to call timeout right now.
So Central Kitsap spends one of their times out to stop the clock, is thinking that they're going to get the ball back with plenty of time left. They're going to have over 2 minutes to go, theoretically, in a fairly positive position, unless we can get unless the South can pull off a good punt. Special teams has been pretty solid for them tonight. Let's see what happens under is that not quite a harvest moon, Brian, or under the beautiful, beautiful moon tonight, the bright moon?
I believe it's referred to as a supermoon.
Supermoon.
I have no idea why, but that's what my wife told me.
And whether she's right or wrong, she's right.
Absolutely. You're not married for 41 years with debating
No.
the fact.
All right, so South in punt formation.
This is
CK
the time
still
you.
one man back.
Yeah, this is the time you want the good punt, the big punt.
Yep.
Just kick it downfield, over his head. Nice snap.
Nice snap. I'm going to like this. It's going to run out.
He's going to get a good
Yeah.
roll.
Oh, yeah.
That'll work.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Yep.
No, they got it.
Tell
They
everybody
got
stay
it.
away. Tell everybody stay away.
And run off time off the clock.
Yeah, don't
right?
touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Don't
As far
touch
as
it.
keep going.
Let the ref call the blow the whistle.
Dead ball.
Well, they're going to take over at the, looks like the 14-yard line.
Great punt.
Right front. Yeah, nice roll, huh?
Yep. That's all you want. Did everything he was supposed to do. So
Mm-hmm.
no return, short, and I'm sure the CK coaches said if it's rolling, get away.
It's like random golf shots. You know, you don't. It's the result that matters,
Yeah.
not how it got there or what
So
it looked like on the way. It's just where it ends up.
2:21 left. First and 10 from 14. We're going to start with a pass play here. Or he's going to try to throw it. But
Josiah's. Oh,
and
that's
again, he never left the pocket. But he never left the pocket.
I think South Kitsap player's cramping down there. Maybe he was grabbing his shins. That might be Josiah. Oswego?
No.
No.
Well.
No.
No. Josiah's there on about 15.
But I want to know again.
That's a cramp.
That's a cramp,
That's
right?
a cramp.
Yeah. Again, I'd like to. If I'm the coach, I'm yelling at the official.
So that's why they didn't call timeout. So they wanted the officials to call a timeout for that. But that's definitely I think he's fine. I think he's cramping his legs.
Yeah,
And
the clock stopped on the incomplete pass, but they said number 5 was in the area. I was like, well, only if he's on the bench.
Look at the tight coverage here on close to us with DBs. Little bumper coverage. Oh, nice pass actually.
Nice run after the catch by the tight end there. That's number 85 again. So
He's a big kid.
He's a big young man, and that's Pierce Williford, 6'3", 179.
Big target too.
Yep.
Well thrown ball. Clock's still ticking. 150.
150 to go. So run up the middle.
Oh, big
That's
play
way
up the
too many
middle.
Yards. Wow, they're going to get 20 yards in that play. 21 yards. 22
They're
yards.
into South Kitsap territory with a minute 37 left in the game. All tied up. Kitsap Bank Stadium.
He was hit and got another 8-9 yards there.
Yeah. So South needs to stiffen up right here. They can't really allow much more. So 115. Another pass play. Oh. But he's going to try to move down.
Baby.
So close to an interception.
Baby.
Hold him up. Just hold him up. That's wasting time. That's what you want. So that play took 15 seconds or so. And I don't think he got out of bounds until he called timeout.
Clock is still ticking.
Yeah.
Under a minute. Just stopped. Nope. Stopped it. Started it.
I think Central called the timeout.
Yep.
So Central's getting big chunk plays here.
Big
Brian
chunk-
and Phil.
Big chunk plays. So that's their final time. So that was their final time out of the half. They're trying to save it, but South actually did a real good job. Gave up a couple of yards, but held them up. That play took 14 seconds. And that's what you need at that point. Just hold them up and kind of push them back a little bit, let them go a little bit. At this point, South, they can't allow any more yards. I have no idea what the.
They've almost had a couple. The last two pass plays were borderline almost intercepted. So, being up when we're in the South booth right here, I would. I don't think Central's going to throw the ball. To be honest, I think they might. They've had some really good chunk plays running the football.
The way they've been running, yeah.
Well, but you run.
They have no more timeouts though, right?
No, they have one.
Well, they have one.
I thought they said there was no more.
Well, according to our screen, they got one.
down here, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that those
Yeah, and on
timeouts?
the scoreboard. So,
Okay, so we'll
maybe.
So there's a run, but again, 2 yards isn't going to get it. Well, get 5 yards.
See if they decide to call a timeout. Nope, they're going to run a couple plays. Maybe that's why they called the timeout. They called a series of plays.
Well, they had to call a timeout because they weren't ready. They would have wasted so much time.
And they called 4 or 5 plays while they're timeout. They're lining up and
Clock is ticking. Oh! That is a stuff. Hello. Who was that?
Who do you think? Look at big 52 getting off the ground there.
Josiah. Hello, sir.
Boom.
Boom. And 50, I'm sorry, there's another kid in there, 250, 57 in on the cut. Sorry about that. We're missing one of the tacklers in there. I had the big hit with Josiah.
They just took their last time out.
31 seconds left, so. What do you do here? I mean,
what's third down?
If you're south.
If you're south, take the ball away and run down and score.
If you're south, keep him in bounds.
Yes, but get him down.
Keep him in bounds. If he makes the first down, keep him way the heck up here by the 25. Hold him up. Don't let him go down. Just pull him up off his feet. And,
pull the ball out. How about that? Let's call that play.
Too. But this is a long time out.
I see the trainers for some of the South kids here. They must be pretty humid down there tonight. A lot of cramping going on. So they were just with the stick on a couple of players.
Well, you've got to hydrate. None of these kids do anywhere near enough of it, and that's just.
You start hydrating yesterday.
Trips to the right, single back. He's protecting to the right. One come in. South is
third and 5. He's going to pass it.
And it's no.
I think he was out of bounds.
He's calling it a catch.
Oh, he's calling it a catch.
It looks short.
Where's the challenge?
He was right here.
Oh, do they have that in high school? I don't think they have it in high school.
I think they're calling it short though.
Short of it, but he did get out of bounds, and they are calling it complete
but
pass.
It's 4th down.
Fourth and 1. Wow.
This is a big play. There's an understatement for you. But they're going to kick a field goal.
Going for it right here, huh?
So this is a 42-yard attempt.
Good math, Phil. Good math.
Maybe trying to draw him off sides, Phil. That's your favorite player, Brian?
No, they're going to go for it.
There's your timeout. I'm guessing called by the Wolves.
Yeah, CK has none.
I'm guessing the conversation is going something like this. Do not jump off sides.
Watch the ball.
Yeah, watch the ball. Just a guess. I'm sure the coaching staff will reiterate to them the importance of staying on sides in this moment.
How about block the kick and run it back?
Okay.
Still tons of people here in the stands enjoying the game.
Nobody's
left.
No, it's fantastic. Yeah.
21-21.
I don't know how many lead changes there have been. It was 7-0, and it was 7-7, and 10-7, 14-7, 14-14, 20. I mean, there's been a lot of it. Was there no 10-7? 7?
I'm hoping they go into overtime so that we know what the rules are for the high school.
25, almost 26 seconds left. Again, setting up for a field goal attempt.
Fans are going absolutely crazy. That's what it's all about. Have some fun out here, guys. Don't jump. Don't jump.
They're not jumping. That's not what they're trying to do.
Blocked! Blocked! Pick it up! Wow, fantastic block punt by South specialty teams.
So South Kitsap has the ball.
They have 18 seconds left.
At the 48-yard line with 18 seconds left.
What's your call, Phil? What's your call?
How many timeouts they got?
None.
Well, then throw it to sideline.
Throw the ball. So
Troy, what's your call? What's your play call?
I think they're going to run one play out of bounds, a sweep, and then they're going to try to get into the end zone.
Halfback pass. There's my play. Halfback pass.
South Kitsap's specialty teams tonight.
It's been set up all night.
But South Kitsap specialty teams tonight have produced a kickoff return, blocked field goal.
Huge.
Good punt, so good for them.
So 2 receivers to the left, 1 single back.
Oh, he's going
back to
deep.
pass. He's going deep to the right side.
Oh, my goodness. What a catch.
Okay, so timeout.
What a catch.
There's a timeout because they have to move the sticks. So
Yeah.
now you clock the ball. Come on, guys.
Don't celebrate. You don't have time to celebrate.
Noah Porter with just a fantastic catch and a great ball by Franklin.
So CK jumped off sides. But so how much time we got left?
2.2 according to the big screen.
I know it's all going by fast on here, but Noah Porter with the grab of the game so far.
Excellent catch.
Do you kick a field goal here, Coach?
I don't know how the field goal kicker is.
So that's what they're doing.
Yep, they're going to go ahead and try a field goal attempt.
What a pass by Franklin. Protection. Noah Porter, who leads the Wolves in touchdowns so far this year from a receiving standpoint with 4 and 119 yards. Here goes the kick. This is the game, gentlemen.
Snaps there. Kicks up and nope.
No
to
good.
Left.
Oh.
Just a little left.
Yep.
That's all right.
That's
wow.
Here we go into the.
So we're going to go into overtime, folks, and then basically both teams get to possess the ball from the 25-yard line, and the game ends on a defensive score. So otherwise, we go into the scores, and I don't recall if high school is the same as college, where after 2 overtimes, you have to go for 2 points.
It's not. There's no sudden death.
No.
Oh, everybody gets a chance to.
It's Kansas City
Which
rules.
that's what should be done.
So everybody gets to possess the ball. So you normally, if you win the toss, you want to go on defense, because then you know what you need. But so yeah, been a great game. Been a typical Cougar Wolves game. Really close all the way. Some weird stuff happening, and just what's going on. So sorry, folks, for the silence here. I have 2 comrades here who think that they need
We're
to
looking
play
up
on
the
their
rules.
phones.
We're looking up the rules.
So
Phil, you think they have to go for 2 though?
I think after a certain
couple?
number, after a couple, I can't remember.
That sounds like a
what their
goofy
rule
rule.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what they did,
which means it's probably true.
So the reason why they were doing that is in college you were getting these 6 and 7 overtimes.
Right.
Well, because the extra point wasn't automatic, so make it a little bit harder and
yeah.
see
well,
if
force their hand a little bit, right?
Yep.
So you want to make them play.
So let's see. This coin toss is probably more important than the first one. So, and hopefully they play on this end of the field.
Wouldn't that be something if they went to the other end? It's a good call. Maybe does one team get to pick that?
Yeah.
I wonder. So I don't know why they would pick. I don't think there's a breeze advantage tonight, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Still as can be down there.
Flag's pretty straight up and down.
I can't quite see what they're.
Okay, so we're going to be going this way towards us. So, and South will be on offense first.
So does South have the momentum going into this, gentlemen, do you think? Or Central Kitsap had a good drive there at the end, and they won the fourth quarter. But South with a big block at the end, close to regulation there with a chance to win.
Yeah. It will give the CK kicker some thought when he has to kick again, if he does have to kick again. And here's where, I guess in high school, where are we going? Yeah, 25, right? Yeah.
See where they place the ball down.
That's what I thought.
We had that part right.
And
We'll
clearly the chains are out there. They can get 2 first downs.
Yeah.
It's just like they start. The rules are the same.
The only difference
You
is
don't have 4 downs
the
to
clock
score.
is off. So there's no clock. So,
Back.
so
Phil's gotta get in
so
here.
everybody will get the a chance to possess the ball. South will start with it, and then CK's going to get a chance to go on offense.
What's better than extra football on a night like tonight?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Let's play more.
So
here we go.
First from 25.
Who are we going to?
And
Big
and
number
Bryson Clay gets
24.
stopped right at the top.
You know, the last 4 or 5 times they've run off tackle that side, it's gone nowhere.
Yeah.
So run it inside, run it to the right. The left seems to be solid. You know, that gap seems to be shut. So
I still think they've set up the halfback pass. I don't know if they have have that in their book or someone could throw the ball, but
so
still got. I think they got a trick play up their sleeve somewhere, huh, Brian?
Like I said, run it to the right. Run it to. They're going to pick up a couple yards.
2-3.
That was like a delayed draw, and Bryson's getting up slow. So
you don't want to see that. Come on.
Nope.
Come on, big fella.
So.
Seems like maybe he's hobbling a little bit, maybe an ankle injury or.
He's carried the ball about 300 times tonight.
Let's see where he goes tonight or today. But no, he just went to the sideline. So
brings up 3rd and 7. Sometimes you just get a cleat to the leg too. That can hurt. So 3rd and 7 for South Kitsap from the 22. Going back to pass.
Time.
Oh, nice ball.
Nice ball, nice almost catch, and nice defense. You know, all the way around. People did what they needed to do.
So
except catch the ball.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always happen.
So interesting call here for South. Going to go for it or kick it?
Well, again,
looks like they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. It depends on the range of your kicker. I don't think we got that much range. I mean, that's, we missed.
Yeah, we were 10 yards closer, and we didn't.
And it wasn't like the ball sailed an extra 40 yards. So I think, you go for it. Again, you just need the first down here. You can get inside the 15.
Let's watch for Noah Porter here to get the ball, number 7. Split out to the right.
Yep. Oh.
Oh.
South lucky there. He catches that and takes it in, and there's nobody in front of him, and that game's over. So South survives, lives for another day. Now defense has to come up and hold him out.
So there's 4 plays by South, and Central takes over for a chance to win the game.
Yep.
That was close, gentlemen. Big number 44 for CK was.
I think his eyes
up and down.
Real wide. That was a great play by him. He just couldn't hang on to it, but there was a whole lot of green in front of him. Might have been caught, and once it's caught, it's dead. So, but.
Right down at the end of the stadium, we have the South Kitsap Wolves have a lot of support down here, so maybe it will disrupt CK's rhythm a little bit. I don't think anybody's left yet. Still lots of people around.
Start with 3 receivers over on the right-hand side here. 1 single back. They've had some success running up the middle. They're going to run here. Oh, they got people downfield. Pick.
Intercepted.
So that ends that.
Now, does the ball go to 25 then? Reset 25?
Ball resets to 25.
That's not a penalty flag back there at the 35, is it? Somebody's towel?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
That's a towel. So resets at the 25, and actually it should be CK starting.
So they flip-flop.
That's the way I remember the rules, but maybe, maybe it does in high school. Maybe it alternates, and that's just it. That's what you got. I thought the second time you had choice if you wanted to be, point to South. Do you want to be on offense? Do you want to be on defense?
Yeah, so you get your opportunity to go back there, right? So Central comes back out.
Central will come back out on offense, and then South will go on defense. And then if South stops them, they know they just need 3 points.
Right.
But the game's not over if CK scores.
Nope.
I wonder if it's mandatory or that team gets the choice whether they get to go on defense or offense.
It alternates.
The second time. Yep.
I'd look it up, but Phil gave me a bad time for looking at my phone again.
Yep. So 3 receivers to the left. He's looking to the right.
Set of downs.
He's got some time, but
too much time.
Yep.
Down to the first down, down the 10-yard line.
It's going to be 1st and goal from the 9. and we need to put more pressure.
So they, been a long game. Maybe they're
I don't care what
getting exhausted. They have send some blitz or something, but he had plenty of time back there to pat the ball and survey the field. That's for sure.
Put fresh legs in there because that was not the corner's fault. You cannot cover people for 5, 6, 7 seconds. That is too much. Because the route's been run at that point. So 1st and goal from the 9. They'll start with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, single back. And this is a run play. Nice.
Quarterback keeper
dropped for no gain. So.
Santiago Herrera on that stop. Nice tackle. 2nd and 9.
2nd goal.
Well, same thing.
But, CK is awfully slow. They still have a 25-second clock. Or a 30-second clock, rather, to get the play off. You come out. 2 receivers to the left, plus the tight end over there. 1 receiver to the right, and pass play.
It's a blitz.
And he's dropped at the 7.
Nice concentration on the catch, but nice tackle by South.
So that's going to be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line.
Nice play by Robert Saldano. Good coverage there.
So.
No yards after catch. Clean coverage.
Yep.
3rd and goal.
They had a blitz call on them, put some pressure on. Linebacker came up the middle.
Yeah. So, guy get him. Come on up.
He's got room. He's got room.
All right. South's going to have to respond.
Broke outside of the pocket and just ran towards the pylon.
When you're in man coverage, unfortunately, your backs are turned, so you get out there, and that's what happens. There's just no way to pick them up. The line did a good job coming up the middle, getting pressure, but the outside contain just wasn't there this time.
Interesting to see. It looks like they were going to kick. I thought maybe they'd go for 2 in this scenario, but looks like they're lining up for their extra point. Going to kick it.
It's good.
So it's going to be good. So it's 28-21 CK.
Time for South to answer.
Yep, and yes, you are in 4-down territory.
Yeah. I think that's an easy call right now.
Yep. There are usually 2 timeouts available. If you want them, if there's something you don't like, something you don't see, you can call timeout. But
South's got to put a couple good, put a series together here. They've last few offensive possessions haven't had a lot of success, so
it's time.
See some, it's time. Yep.
All right, so 1st and 10 from the 25. South starts with 2 receivers plus tight end over on the left-hand side, and 1 single back. It's going to be a pass play. He's going for it all right here, and he's open. Oh.
Heading towards Nora to the Nora.
Close.
Yep.
Close.
Heading towards to Noah Porter. Nora. That'd be my neighbor. But Noah Porter.
In the
end zone.
I hate to say this, but if he's one-on-one again and that back's playing up, I'd throw the same dang ball. He's faster than him. He's burnt them every time.
Yep. Got a really good set of hands on him, too. And he's off to a great year. So
he's sitting there in the same thing, same formation. I wouldn't be afraid to go right back to this. Maybe have him cut it towards the middle a bit.
Going to sweep it out to him.
Cuts back.
Oh, play close up. It looked
nice job.
Looked like they had an open lane there for a little bit. So nice play by Central Kitsap defense.
But they do gain 4, so we'll bring up 3rd and 6. They're at the 21-yard line, so need to make the 15.
Regardless of outcome, this has been an incredible game. A lot of fun.
I'm with the cheerleaders. They want a touchdown. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Pass play all the way.
Quick pass down.
Quick as he's in.
That's first down.
Yep, down at the 6-yard line. So first and goal, South gets up from the 6-yard line.
Noah Porter with the secure catch that time.
Yeah.
Right into his breadbasket. So nice ball, too. Good protection. Well delivered. Nice catch.
Okay, getting ahead of myself here.
Going for 2.
SK, that's my question. SK scores a touchdown, you go for 2?
No, not if your extra point kicker is good. If they think that's automatic, just go for it. And that's okay. He got 2. If you're from the 6 and you got 4 downs.
I think it's going to be a steady diet of Mr. 52 there.
Yeah, Bryson's still limping a little bit. I don't know if he's 100% out there. 24. So
I've seen
Did I say 52? I meant 24. Transposing numbers.
I've seen many a running back who walks with a slight limp, but they carry. When they get the ball in their hands, it's different.
Just like that.
Just like that.
He's in. He's in.
Score.
They're going to call him a little short,
score.
I think. Yep, they did call him. Good.
Says good touchdown. So here comes the decision.
No, decision
going for
made.
1.
Going for 1.
What a ball game, gentlemen.
Woohoo. A lot of fun.
Here we go.
Definitely got your kicking team on.
From CK and calling timeout. He's got soccer player.
I thought that was awful low. That was scary.
Yeah. So 28 all. That's after 2 overtimes.
So, now we go back to now. If
there's a replay there.
If the same thing holds true, then I believe now South Kitsap goes right back to out on offense, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So carry some of that momentum from their positive drive there.
So they're
put it up again.
I think they're doing another coin toss here. So this is a little bit different. I'm not sure if they go for another coin toss and. Well, I guess only South is going for the coin toss. I don't know. This is unique. I don't know what required another coin toss, but I think it's
just a wrestling match at the 50-yard line. Whoever gets pinned first, the other guy.
I think it's another. They get the same decision.
Did you move that was still on 25?
Yeah.
Let's see if they stay at the same end of the field. I hope so. It's way more fun to watch them down here.
They do, but South will start on defense. So it's another set of overtime.
Another set, just redo again from the 25.
Yeah.
Play on. Is there timer on?
Actually, no, I think they start. I'm wondering if they've gone to the extra point.
Oh, he's moving up, so they start for.
You start on a 2-point conversion, you take alternate turns, trying to make a 2-point conversion.
Oh,
jeez.
Really?
Yep.
So they're starting from the 10.
Okay.
So no first downs. You either score or you're out. No first downs.
Yeah, I thought at some point I know they moved to
in this scenario.
I know they moved to
that's
2-point
at
conversion.
The 18th overtime.
Maybe.
Brian, did you put enough quarter in these lights tonight? Are they going to stay on?
I think I better go make a run.
Can you get booth to ops? Keep those lights on out there, would you?
So first and goal from the 10.
Oh, terrible snap.
Handoff. Oof. Nice run.
Cut down to 5.
Gets down to the 5-yard line, so it's being second and goal.
Yeah, we got to. Would you call up to headquarters on facilities? Make sure these don't go off on us, BP.
Done.
Okay. I know there's people over in my neighborhood. Maybe my father, who lives relatively close, is like, what is still going on up at the high school? I can still hear them up there.
A lot of noise and
what is going on?
2 receivers to each side right now. Single back. Man coming in motion. and run up the middle in the end zone. So 2 runs, touchdown for CK.
And maybe here it's mandatory 2-point, Phil.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think we've seen their kicking team.
I think we should all stop guessing and just wait and see what happens here, and then we
It's
can.
been a long time since I've had a high school game go this long, and I know they've changed
when
the rules.
when we were doing it back when, the rules are probably different.
Definitely not 2. Maybe next time. So going for 1, but
I thought that
good on the kids, on the kickers.
Too. Well, kickers are players too. So nice snap.
Oh,
that's through.
Made it through. Yeah, a little low, but doesn't matter how it looks. Went through.
Yep, so South will get the ball from the 10-yard line, and they'll give a chance. They got 4 tries to get in.
Score is currently Central Kitsap Cougars 35, South Kitsap Wolves 28.
It felt like a relatively low-scoring game earlier until we got to overtime. I guess they all count towards 7.
Yep.
Somebody's going to wake up tomorrow and look on the scores and the internet or somewhere, and whatever the score is, 35-35, 42-35, they're going to go, wow, that was a barn burner. No, they played for 6 hours is how they scored so much.
They have 2 refusals each side, but man coming most from the South,
nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
You can only go to that well, I think, so many times. CK knows that's the play that's coming. I mean, they're just full out selling that. If you'd faked that and pitched it to 11, I think he walks into the end zone.
South goes with a halfback pass. You guys are buying me breakfast in the morning.
Local Moco somewhere?
Too short of a field.
Local Moco somewhere. All right, went backwards on play. 2nd 11. Got to run the room. Boy, he runs hard.
Yep.
Oh, he lost the ball. No, the ref called him down.
I like that play.
Close.
Uh-oh, we got a CK guy down. He's okay.
Ball was on the ground. I didn't see what happened, Brian. Non-contact injury?
No, he was kind of in there. He got blocked.
Got blocked.
Again, number there, is that number 10?
I can't.
Definitely 2 plays.
I think that's
number 10. Looks like he's out. Looks like he's limping.
Power.
So it's, lower leg, maybe cramps. We've seen a couple of it.
Yeah, who knows?
So that's number 10. That's Timothy Soso from CK. So wish him best. Hopefully it's just something minor.
Yep.
That doesn't
And
look
here comes
good.
Bryson coming off again. So
He's limping a little bit.
I think they're going to run it outside this direction. Far side of the field.
got single coverage down here again. On the wide side. Put a man in motion. Quick pitch. Uh-oh. Going to get stuffed.
And then made a nice move to avoid the loss, or a bigger loss maybe.
But honestly, we got to be a little bit.
So here goes to pull one play out of the bag here, and another player seemingly having cramps. It's weird. I know they played a long game tonight. Maybe a lot of two-way players. I haven't studied the sheet that much, but sure seems to be a lot of kids.
So we need to be a little bit less predictable on offense, I think. You know, this has been a little bit, basically two downs that you can call from anywhere. Brian's dancing back here, so.
So there goes another Central Kitsap lower limping off, and
yeah, he's
I just can't help but say he has played an outstanding game.
That's the left defensive end, and Caden Warren. He's made some good plays. So again, hopefully it looks minor, walking off by himself. All that's good.
Yep, either the wind knocked out of him or cramping or something, but he doesn't. He looks to be.
So here it is, guys.
This is the ball game.
4th and goal from the 5. So hopefully it's not the ball game.
No, well,
yep.
True. Could potentially be.
So
back to pass.
Play.
Got it!
Touchdown, South Kitsap.
Sorry. Got excited again.
So that's number 11.
What a great catch. What a great ball, too.
So that's Tommy Free.
Tommy Free was just what a dart of a throw, and what a great catch. Sprawled out.
Oh, no, they're gonna go. South is going to go for 2.
Oh, they are going to go through. So they're gonna put this to bed one way or the other.
Yep.
But I can't just what an awesome catch by Tommy Fry, and what a great throw by Franklin.
So
we're going to end it here.
And CK is going to call
time out. Wow. So 34-35. SK is going for 2 on their home. Here's the replay. Watch this throw. Dart, awesome catch. Threw it the only place where he could get it. Ref was right there. No questions about the security of the ball. Incomplete pass.
No,
just fantastic.
Great throw, great catch. So timeout on the field. It's been a great game. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, did you go for 2? I mean, that's kind of saying, is it just saying
I personally like it. You're on your field. Your kids have had a great game. They've been off to a good start to the season.
Usually that's when you don't go for 2.
I would
no knock on
anybody
at all, but I don't see Bryson Clay out there, and that would lend me to believe that I would go for
the 1.
But hey, come on, guys.
Back to pass. Oh, he didn't get in, though. Oh,
yes,
he did.
Yes,
they called
did.
it. What a great.
You're in, you're in.
That's a great Noah Porter with the two-point conversion.
So South
after
Kitsap
for
wins.
the game and the win. Central Kitsap is trying to debate something on the field. The refs are walking off.
Yep. Game over.
That's game
South Kitsap
over.
Wolves 36, Central Kitsap 35. Central Kitsap has no reason to hang their heads. That was a heck of a ball game, both teams. How fantastic.
What a great game. Like I said, I'm so glad this rivalry is back. These games have always seemed to be similar to this.
So. This game will be talked about for a long time.
Yep.
What a great way to end it.
So we want to extend a big thank you for joining us for this thrilling South Kitsap High School football game. And what a great game it was. Special shout out goes to the talented students of the video production program here at South, whose hard work made this broadcast possible. As we wrap things up, final score, South Kitsap Wolves 36 and Central Kitsap Cougars 35 in 3 overtimes. So long, good evening from South Kitsap High School. Thanks for tuning us in.
We out. Watch what South kids do here. This is good. 3-0, guys. 3-0.